Yeah, what Lugia said. You should not do that. That sounds painful. Also, this is um our new companion for stream. Well, not new. I've had them for a while now, but aren't they delightful? They're just a heckin' unicorn. I figured it'd be good to have on stream today because I just needed a cuddle putty, you know? A cuddle putty? I almost said cuddle putty. That, we're sticking with it. Good. Good. I know they're delight. What? How dare they? They are. Luki was right. They are the new up and coming chainsaw murderer. That's terrifying. Oh gosh. Other than getting chopped in half and bonked on the head, how are you doing, Smile? Chaos. Hello. Oh wait. I'll do this one. I stole this cup from Shannon. You can't read it. But it says let me be perfectly queer on it. It's very good. I'm not a wine dad, so I can't. Thank you. Yeah, I needed some emotional support. Oh shucks. I think 3 out of 4 of those things I agree with. Ah, yeah. I wonder where you've seen it from. It's definitely totally not on our bookstagram that you can go follow. Elementary My Queer Watson on Instagram. Ah, the plushie could be bigger. It could be. I want the cow. Have y'all seen the cow Squishmallow? It's like, it's got little hearts and stuff on it. It's very cute, and I want it. Oh my gosh. Okay, now that I have the Squishmallow, I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna use it as an arm support. Yeah, but today we're playing PacaPlus, which is in the vein of February, the whole dating sim month, which is, I agree with Lugia. Oh my god, I can only handle so much Steam. Only so much. So, but soon it'll be over, and I just planned next month. So, it's March, right? Yeah, March. I just got next month planned, and I got some pretty exciting stuff. Not super exciting, but I got a depressing game for Lugia. That's just for you. So hopefully this will be sad enough for you to weigh out the thirst. And then we're doing some FNAF. And then we got, community days starting back up again. So y'all better start thinking about what y'all want to do for community day, because I don't know what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the background music because I'm pretty sure this game does have music. It just stopped. And I was like, okay. Yoink. Now there's silence. Yes, of course I'm gonna make you get a Squishmallow. Also there's voice acting, but it's all in, like, I think Japanese. So I figured that probably wouldn't be the best. Yeah, post it in the Discord. Well, your choices have always been good, Lugia. We can play more Pico Park or whatever the fuck. You better not be salty. I'm also gonna be something. I'm gonna be doing something really cool that I need to look into a little bit before next month. But I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Noida. But one of my buddies in real life bought me it for my birthday, and you can apparently hook it up with your stream, and oh no, is that did we do you wrong, Smile? You found a unicorn cat? Perfect. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Delightful. Just impeccable. Well, maybe next time we still have more rounds to do. So well, next time. Oh gosh. A violin melody can be heard in the distance. It's a pleasing sound. Summer in the highlands is calm and clear with gentle breezes. As I stand on the grassy plain, still damp with morning dew, I quietly close my eyes and lend my ear to that refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. Wait, I already have the love of my life? I thought this was a dating sim. We hold each other's hands, wishing we could stay here like this forever. Isn't it still summer vacation? Why is my alarm going off? Oh, it was just a dream. I too dream about being with the love of my life and then waking up and then realizing that... Oh, moving on. I'm going back to sleep. It is nearly halfway through summer vacation. I, Kazuma, Saiki, oops, cling greedily to my pillow in dreams, determined to sleep in. This has been me the last week. I have been having a hard time going to bed at a normal time because I've been having a lot of night shifts recently and it's fucked up my sleep schedule. The abrupt ringing of my cell phone tears me away from my thoughts of laziness. Hello, Kazuma? Hello? Oh, Yukari, it's you. Are you up? And why is the background music... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry, I hit the microphone. Why is the background music already gone? It's disappeared. Do I need to play my own? I might just play my own, because it's being inconsistent. Wait. As you can see, I have everything else turned down, because it was just... It's a chaotic mess when you have all three of them on at the same time. I thought I was going to go, batshit. Here, and then I can... Oh, wait, it's not playing, so I can't ease up. There we go. Are you up and out of bed? Yeah, I'm up. I just woke up. What's going on? Why are you calling so early? You know, we have to be at school today. God, that's so slow. We have to be at school today to prepare for the school festival, right? Make sure you show up. Really? Oh, right. Gotcha. Oh, geez. Everything's going to turn out fine, right? Yeah, it will. I'll get ready right away. It seems that preparations for the school festival are starting today, even though we're in the middle of summer vacation. That seems like ass. That seems rude. A single "you should do it too, Kazuma" from my girlfriend, Yukari, was all it took to make me a committee member. I already have a girlfriend? God, this is going way too fast. I think we need to slow down. I think we need to take a break. Or that's what I remember, at least. Well, I'll be waiting at the usual bus stop, okay? Make sure to eat breakfast. Yeah, you know, you sound like my mom. Geez, if you have the time to joke around, then hurry up and get ready. Oh my gosh. Made a bowl of pickles? What? After Yukari's wake-up call, I quickly get ready and jump into, or rather, onto my sweet ride, since it's just a bicycle, and rush out of my house. Huh, interesting. I ride up to school, pedaling as hard as I can. Yukari should have gotten on the bus at the usual time, so if I don't hurry, I'm going to be late. Ha ha, whew! I love sound effects. Ugh. Wild. Huh, interesting. Out of breath and with sweat running down my brow, I make my way to the bus stop near the school. I wait for the bus Yukari should be on as I catch my breath. A few minutes later, the bus comes right on schedule, and a long-haired girl steps off the bus, alone. Good morning, Kazuma. She gives me a familiar, bright smile with a familiar greeting. Her name is Yukari Izumi. We're both freshmen in Class 1A of Sekai Private High School. God, she's also my girlfriend. Wow, look at me. I'm ballin'. I go to school? I have a girlfriend? In-game me is already doing much better than I was doing in high school. High school? I don't actually know what grade we're in. She has long, shimmering hair, doe eyes, and a delicate build that makes you worry you'd snap her in half if you hugged her too tightly. Then maybe don't hug her too tightly? I don't know. Basically, she's a girl so cute it feels like a waste on me. Yeah, it probably is. That's Yukari Izumi. Okay, we got that point. Good job. Good morning. Looks like you're still sleepy. I am indeed sleepy. I thought about going back to bed, but I couldn't keep Yukari waiting here by herself. That's why I got here in such a rush, but there's no need to make anything of it. I changed the subject. By the way, Yukari, what was our class doing for the festival again? Oh, geez, you don't remember at all? A maid cafe. Is it maid cafes, are they actually that popular for club activities? Ah. Well, that makes, well, hopefully she doesn't try eating you instead. I mean, I guess she's technically already trying. Oh, I see. That's right. That was it. I mixed up the voices. That face says you didn't remember at all. Oh my gosh. I figured it's a trope. That's what I was wondering. Because I know you stayed in Japan for a little bit. Not that I don't think you went to high school in Japan, but... No, that's not true. Ah. Like a little bird. Honestly, I have no such memory. Do I have any memories? We were both there when we decided on what to do. Yukari stares at me with an expression that hinges on astonishment, but she nevertheless patiently describes the maid cafe that our class will be hosting. Things start with someone in our class reminiscing about visiting a successful Akihabara maid cafe on his Tokyo vacation. All the guys threw up their hands in support and applauded the speaker, but they still had to get the girls on board. Surprisingly, the proposal was approved quickly. The vast majority of girls agreed, with comments such as, "I've always wanted to wear a maid outfit, and actually, I do have something like that." Then our committee leader, Ayaka Shinozawa, sealed the deal by saying, "I'll make sure to prepare suitable fuck." I've accidentally clicked the button. Suitable what? We will never know! Nobody was left to object, and our class merrily decided on doing a refreshment booth with a maid cafe theme. Ugh. Or so the story goes. I feel like a food stand is an option that involves lots of work for a little gain, profit-wise, but I'll be happy if I get to see Yukari in maid clothes. As we talk about it, the school we attend comes into view. Looking up into the sky, the sunshine is getting stronger. The glaringly hot summer sun is merciless. Seems like today is going to be another hot one. Wow. Look at this. 10 out of 10. Also for you, they're a little wide. They're a little wide for you, and I don't know why that is, but I want you to know that they are in fact not this wide. They're like, the image is stretched on stream, and that's just because of the capture that I have going on, because you want to know, okay, this is what I'm viewing right now. It does not get bigger than this or it breaks my computer. Wide is the new thick. I'm wide with triple D's. D's nuts. Got him. Committee leader Shinozawa is waiting in the classroom by herself when we arrive. Morning, Shinozawa. You're early as usual. Good morning, Saiki. Yukari. Good morning, Ayaka. As always, you two seem to be getting along pretty well. It's probably because we're dating. We're boner-roning, my dude. This resourceful committee leader, who easily realized the boys' collective's desire for a maid cafe, is considered by most of the class to be level-headed and earnest. However, I also know that she's a hardcore uniform maniac. We will never be done with these nut jokes. It's ingrained in not only my brain, but in my culture. Yukari told me that Shinozawa can't resist cute outfits. Her collection doesn't just include the uniforms in nearby high school, restaurants, and maid cafes. It even goes as far as having the real ones actual housekeepers of English nobility wore. Okay. I've heard rumor of a special costume room that she has at home, but the truth of that claim is beyond even Yukari's understanding. Yes, these nuts will always stay in fashion. Hard agree, Chaos. You're getting along so well, I feel like the classroom's temperature is rising. I don't know why I've given her this voice. Is it the glasses? Am I typecasting? Probably. What? What could we do about that? Kazuma? Yukari looks to me for help, but Yukari, you're very mistaken if you think you can always get help from me. Hey now, if you don't cut it out, Yukari'll get embarrassed and heat this room up even more. What are these? That's true. That is true. I mean, you're not wrong. Not you too. One more committee member arrives late. Whoops, we've got more important things to do. We can pick on Yukari more later. Why are we picking on Yukari? I don't understand. True, let's call a temporary ceasefire for now and pick up again after the meeting.
What? More later? You don't need to.
All right, let's start the first meeting. Who's the other member? I thought they... Moving on. Yes, as a member of the organizing committee, I'm getting fired up.
Hey, listen to me!
The meeting starts amidst Yukari's adorable protest. The meeting... they're ghosts! This is great. This is a great game, by the way. Well, that should do it for today. That was very interesting. What a cool meeting. I'm so happy we could participate in that together. This is only our first meeting, but Shinazawa had already detailed things so minutely that it ends quickly. You really command things like a military strategist. Maybe I should start calling you Kong Ming? Am I supposed to get that joke? I'm so confused. Let me handle rallying the people. Sales should be just fine as well. I wouldn't want you to get on your bad side. Thank you. Flattery won't get you anywhere, you know. I didn't mean to flatter her, but she seems in high spirits after seeing everything go as planned. I'm also sure, I'm sure this is something that I'm just not going to understand, and that is fine with me. After that quick meeting, we leave Shinazawa and go out for a stroll through the town. At the shopping center in front of the station, we try to hide from the hot rays of the sun, so we go from the record store to the bookshop. We go through the arcade and into a fast food place. I drink a cold soda in the well air-conditioned room. Yukari doesn't like soda, so she's sipping iced tea daintily through a straw. A fleeting moment in the evening of a hot summer.
I'm looking forward to the school festival.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see you in a maid outfit. What is... they have... a thing.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck. What? But I'm surprised about something?
Girls all wish they could transform.
Is that how it goes? So even you want to try being someone else, Yukari?
Well, I wonder.
I don't really understand girls' difficult feelings, but if she says so, then it's probably right.
Oops, it's already this late. I need to head home.
Yukari looks at her watch. What watch? Oh, you're right. As we trade silly jokes, time passes us by. It's not that we're doing anything or going anywhere in particular, but just being together makes it a wonderful time. Such times are small and simple, but unique to the lives of wholesome students, and just being able to experience them is enough for me. These transition screens are interesting. Well then, be careful getting home.
Yeah, you too, Kazumi.
Kazuma? Fuck. Watch out for cars! Should I... Is that foreshadowing? Is that very heavy-handed foreshadowing? Am I about to get hit by a car? Okay. Bets down right now, I'm getting hit by a car in the next, 10 seconds. Yeah, I know.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
See you then. I won't be seeing her tomorrow. I'm about to die. After seeing Yukari off at the bus stop, I pedal my way home. Looking up into the red-tinted sky while pedaling, I see a single white cloud floating not that far off the ground. I'm about to get hit by a car. Or a bus. It looks to me like a sheep or a camel for some reason or another. Does it? Hey, shush, no spoilers. Who the fuck is this? Kazuma. Get the bill for table 3, please. I have... We're in Bama. Sweet home Alabama. Roger. You can take a break once you're done. What's the fucking DILF over there doing? There's a little coffee shop hidden next to the residential area, not far from the station. Black Cat Cafe. No spoilers. I don't actually know either. I don't know the plot. I've been helping out the shop far longer than I've attended the school. It wasn't really a part-time job. Rather, my family has been on good terms with the people there since I was little, so they're nice to me as well. When I saw how busy the owner was, I just started helping out here and there. During my childhood years, I ended up coming to the Black Cat instead of the park whenever I couldn't find a place to play. So now I'm closer to the owner than even my own father, who never really played with me much. Wow, okay, so we have daddy issues. Good. The owner, Akio Mitaka, runs the shop with his 2 daughters, but there are times when he'll take any help he can get. Thank you very much. Now then, I have just seen off the last customer, and now it's just me and the owner inside the shop. It's strange how large the inside of the shop feels when it's only the 2 of us in here, since it's a rather small cafe. Oh, so you're having a maid cafe at your school? I'm just chatting with the owner since there isn't much of anything else to do. Yeah, it just suddenly happened, so I've been bogged down with the preparing for the festival. You've literally had 1 day of prep. Boy, you had to wake up once early to go do a very small meeting and then hang out with your girlfriend. Oh god, your life is so hard. Students are the main events at school festivals, after all. Make sure to do it properly. Please don't add on more pressure. Hey now, you can't go half-heartedly into this. Yes, you can. If you've any concerns, I'll gladly listen. After all, I know a thing or two about cafes. Do you really? I would have never guessed. Is that a real cat? Really? I can't think of a certain someone that would love hearing that, actually. I can think of. As I say that, I imagine a grinning Shinizawa saying, I'll take you up on that. So, like, the cakes for the maid cafe. How much time is needed to make them, and how much should we spend on ingredients? Well, it's not so much the time as the equipment. Will you be able to use their kitchen? No, the cooking club has reserved the kitchen. We have to prepare everything in our classroom. Okay, so get an easy bake oven, right? I want an easy bake oven. Did y'all ever have one? I got one from like Goodwill when I was a kid because my family was poor, but now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have eaten things out of an easy bake oven that's from Goodwill. So, getting ovens will be difficult. Then we'll need to buy one from somewhere? If so, our expenses will be pretty high. Yeah, don't buy it straight up a fucking oven. The owner folds his arm and goes, Or like maybe a toaster oven? I don't know what you're making. Why don't you just make them here and then take them the day of? Thank you. See, look. Mitaka and I, same wavelength. Honestly, they were not good. Yeah, they were very messy. I think I could only make one thing, and it was the Blue's Clues little cupcake things. And they weren't very good either. This is just a suggestion, but what if the Black Cat was to supply the cakes for your festival? What? Are you sure? His sudden suggestion surprises me. In fact, the Black Cat cake sets are known to be delicious even around the neighborhood. So much so that they've been featured in magazines before. Customers would definitely love having those cakes in the maid cafe. Yeah, if you could leave Black Cat business cards near the register and return, that'd be great. Oh wait, that was him. Fuck. Whatever. Same thing. That won't be a problem at all. I think we'll need quite a lot though. Will that be fine? This is for you, Kazuma. I'll work it out. Thank you. Can we go over the details next time? Aw, you're still playing Apex? Ugh, terrible. I mean, honestly, I halfway agree. I get the point of easy bake ovens. It's easy to bake. But also, like, I would much rather just make a batch of cookies than make a little thingy thoodle. Sure thing. I'll tell Shinizawa about this later. I don't want to give the owner too much trouble, but, well, this is Shinizawa we're talking about, so it should be fine. Also, how you doing? How you doing, George? Oh shit, what did that say? Who cares? Boss, can I have some time off at the end of the month? My shift is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but it can be changed freely depending on my and the owner's situation. Well, at least you're kind of alive, George. It's better than not alive at all. The end of the month, August 31st is actually Yukari's birthday. Since it's her birthday, I'd rather be by her side than working. Of course, it's fine. Is there something you're doing? It's Yukari's birthday, so I was thinking of taking her somewhere nice. I see. Have fun. Thank you very much. Actually, there's something related to that I wanted to ask you about. What would that be? I was thinking about getting her some type of present. Okay. What do girls like getting? Ah, well, conversely, what gift from Yukari would make you happy, Kazuma? Even though I'm asking him, I get a question in response. Huh, is it because of school, or are you just vibing? Ah, vibing. Nice. I don't really have anything I particularly want. I think I'd like anything Yukari picks out for me. Oh my god, yes. I mean, he's Dilfy, just like Chicken Daddy. Right, there's your answer. So you're saying it really is the thought that counts. That's what I believe. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not the thought that counts. If you get me something and I don't like it, I'm gonna be unhappy. I'm only halfway kidding about that. I appreciate gifts in all capacities. But also, if you don't know me well enough to get me a gift that I will like, don't get me a gift. It's better to save your money. Just saying. Wow, 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 wowie. I need to be spoiled in riches like a young dragon. Unless if it's a Switch. Yeah, that's true. My island's getting very cute. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I have bushes. With pink flowers. Oh, just you and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans, George? This is not directed at you, Skiff. If it was directed at you, I would have just told you. No throwing at the... Don't do that. At least sell it. That's what I believe. She likes music, so maybe I'll find her some violin-related accessories? The owner smiles and disappears behind the counter. Probably going to check on the coffee beans. I'm doing pretty good. How are you, George? I'm a little sleepy. I have been having a hard time going to bed before like 3 a.m. Probably gonna check on the coffee beans. Oh my god. Welcome. Oh, Yukari, it's you. I'm straight up a fucking pigeon, George. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm a government spy. I'm watching you. Don't do anything illegal. It's you. Is that any way to treat a customer? Understood. Madam, would this seat be adequate? I lead her to a seat near the window as I say that. Yes, thank you. May I please take your order? Well, it's a little late, but I believe I shall take my lunch. Fetch me today's lunch menu? The A combo comes with a carbonara, whereas the B combo has a rice omelet. Both come with complimentary salad and drink. I'm trying to think back. Have I ever seen a baby pigeon? What does a baby pigeon even look like? I've seen baby crows. Have y'all seen baby crows? Oh, they're so cute. They're a disaster. Luki and I are having the same existential crisis. You have? Is Chaos? Chaos works for the government facility that fucking houses pigeons. I have someone in our alleyway, one of the houses, like behind us, owns pigeons, and they have a little pigeon house. Then I'll take the rice omelet B set. I knew you'd go for that. You really like your rice omelet. You know, because the shop's fluffy, melty rice omelet is so good. As to be expected from a regular. Quite the discerning eye. It'll be here shortly. Boss, B combo, order up! Sorry, I have my hands full right now. Can you make it, Kazuma? Roger. What? Is he a government official? Does he have a badge? Does he have black shades that hide his eyes? He is government? Wait, are you serious? That would be fucking hilarious. As you heard. So you're making it for me today? I shall not disappoint, madam. Okay. I put on my apron, so I head to the kitchen. Sometimes I have to wield the frying pan instead when the owner is busy roasting the beans. I practice cooking fluffy, melty rice omelets so often it's now my forte. All right, that should be good. I place the omelet over the chicken and rice. I can read, I swear. Cut it down its center to open up a gap and finish it up by topping everything with sauce. Ah, you have an anti-government pigeon army. I'm into that. ALPACA. Anti-government pigeon army. AGPA. No, raccoons cannot be government. And if they're government the same way that, like, garbage people are government. But I feel a little mischievous today. I added a little something to the salad, too. What? What did you add? Just a bit of mischief. I don't know what the fuck that means. Sorry to keep you waiting. One deluxe fluffy melty rice omelet. Wow, it looks great. Did I just drug my girlfriend? Yukari quickly brings a spoonful of delicious rice omelet into her mouth. Rice omelet. Mmm, yummy. Why do girls always look this happy when they eat something delicious? Raccoons are too fat. They're so chunky. Oh, that's bad. You shouldn't pay attention. I'm failing at reading this. Her happiness is contagious, but just as she bites into the salad, her eyes go wide and she freezes up. Oh, so it really is something you notice right away. She furiously washes the salad down with water and looks at me in protest, tears in her eyes. Geez, you put okra in my salad on purpose, knowing I don't like it, didn't you? Yup, I did. Why would you do that? That's so rude. Usually there's no okra in the salad, but it's on the house. Do you know it's good for your complexion? You want to be totally not famous? Good, you're already succeeding, George. Grr. Kazuma, you jerk. So mean. Don't be mad, you'll ruin your that pretty face. Meh, whatever. Yukari puffs up her cheeks, but keeps eating her rice omelet. You say whatever, but you're still eating the rice omelet. Ah, yes. That's the only reason you hang out with me is because you enjoy my company, right? For sure. Totally. Not because you secretly want to blackmail me. I see through your lies, Lugia. Because it's just so good. It's fine. It's not like it's the rice omelet's fault. True. Become famous, Chaos, just so we can hang out. With warm feelings filling my heart, I look at Yukari and wonder what to get her for her birthday. I know it's a thought that counts, but I want her to be happy getting it. I'll try taking note of what grabs her attention next time. Oh, shit. It's 7:40. Yukari steps off the bus, right on schedule. Good, you didn't sleep in today. What do you mean today? It's not like I slept in last time. Oh, if I hadn't called you, then you definitely would have slept in. Fine, I'll admit you were a big help that time. As long as you understand. Well, let's get going. This is so eventful. God, this game is exhilarating, exciting. It's making the adrenaline pump through my veins. Gosh, I feel like I could lift a shark. With consent, of course. You can have all my money. We're meeting up for the school festival again. Shinazawa, who is handling the costumes, has organized a platoon of seamstresses from the Handicrafts Club. Other team members are busy working on the greeting manual and putting the menu together. What Yukari and I are doing is making the list of what needs to be purchased. I don't know about that one, Lugia. White tablecloths would be nice. Wouldn't pink be better if it's a maid cafe? I think that would be cute too, but since the outfits are pink, I think it would be better if they weren't the same. I see, so the maid outfits are pink. Hey, you imagined something weird just now, didn't you? What? Don't worry about it, you're cute no matter what you wear. That's not what I mean. Geez, come on, you need to help me think up stuff. Sorry. Also, we need plates and cups and... Need a sign as well. Oh, that's right. Yeah. This game is also stretched for y'all. I don't necessarily know how to... I think I can fix this, actually. If I just cry myself to sleep. There we go, that's slightly better. That's slightly less doo-doo ass cheeks, I think. It's less wide. Triple D.
So, I guess that's about it.
We check over the list we've made. According to the schedule, we'll be skipping the next meeting to go shopping. We really need to put some thought into this, since I want to buy everything in one go.
Yeah, this should be alright. I think so. If you remember anything else, we can just add it then.
What's after this?
Since everyone's working on their own task, it looks like we can go, if we're finished with our part.
It's because you're a chaos demon, George. Then, how about we do our homework together in the library? Yeah, George, where's your uwu? This is an uwu only zone, broski.
I'm happy you asked me, but I have practice after this.
Orchestra club, was it?
Yeah.
Can't miss that now. Go do your best.
Sorry about that.
It's fine, it's fine. Yukari apologizes again and leaves the classroom. I thought about joining a club at the start of school, but working at Mr. Mitaka's shop was both enjoyable and fulfilling, so I decided against it.
The uwu.
I cannot believe it. We've got an official George uwu in chat. It's nice that they've shown up, but unfortunately it's too early to start doing any actual work, so they're just waiting around.
Hey, Psyche, you finished that DLC mission put out this week?
Sandy Plains, Kurapeko, the mobs that summons are max size too. Oh, that's already out?
Seriously, you didn't beat it yet?
My bad, I've been busy lately.
Busy meeting with Izumi. Must be nice having a real girlfriend, not just a 2D one.
Not what I mean.
We are hitting the hunting grounds later. You're coming whether you like it or not.
I got it. Am I hitting the hunting grounds, I guess? Okay. The school bell rings while we're talking about all the dumb stuff, so we leave as well. I think about just heading back, but thoughts of Yukari resurface. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen Yukari up close while she's playing the violin. I've cheered her on during competitions and tournaments, but she doesn't want to be watched when she's practicing because it's embarrassing for her. George, we need that. And then we can... No, George, if you send me a soundbite, I can change the sub-alert to you saying uwu. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, guys, hear me out, right? What if y'all all send me, like, sound clips of y'all all saying uwu, and I can change all the sound clips for, like, the alerts to y'all saying uwu. Uwu tier list. Next stream, hello? It feels like she practices every day. Performing with an instrument must really be that hard. It is. It piques my interest, so I decided to go peek in the music room. S meaning shit. No, S meaning spectacular. My uwu is, I would say, probably like B, C level? Is it? I thought about playing it again, but I don't need to be addicted to Apex again. That shit will burn your brain hole. The music room is soundproofed, but just the slightest hint of a violin melody can be heard in the hallway. I'm not surprised by that. This song, I've heard it somewhere before. It's Pachelbel's Canon. Oh wow, we get a little thingy. Opening the door, there's Yukari elegantly playing her violin. Bye. I thought you were just making a joke like, bye. It doesn't seem there are any other students in the music room. She keeps playing, unaware of my arrival. It doesn't feel right interrupting, so I'll wait until she's finished. Yukari has been playing the violin since she was little. I remember being told at some point that Pachelbel's Canon was the first piece she learned. You concur? What about RAR XD? Yeah. Uwu? She plays this piece so as not to forget her beginnings. I don't know much about classical music, but I can tell the sound from her violin is crystal clear. It's a pure, honest sound. If If I listen to it with my eyes closed, it's as if the sound is probing the depths of my own heart and feelings. Oh, whoa. What kind of person am I? In terms of hobbies, I just play some games from time to time. Oh, wow, okay, hello. Even my part-time shifts at the cafe aren't as much as a job as they are a way for me to relax by helping out a bit. I've never seriously put forth real effort in anything. Oh, hello, it's a me, Mario. Yukari's earnest expression and the movement of her delicate arms speak volumes of the time she has poured into music. I feel a bit envious of her. I know, that's what I'm thinking, Lugia. Where are they? As I'm thinking about that, the music stops. Yukari has turned to see me. Huh, Kazuma? Were you listening? Yes, I was. You should have told me you were coming. Nah, I thought I'd just peek in before leaving, but your music is just so beautiful, so... Nah, flattery will get you nowhere. I wasn't expecting anything by praising her. I just said what I felt. Oh my god, yeah, we got it. We know. What? The song is sort of warming. Yes, I love this piece. It's a song that gets deeper the more I play it, I think. I know something else that gets deeper the more I play it. I see. Well, I don't want to get in the way of your practicing, so I'll go. Did you give them catnip? Ah. I leave the music room so not to get in Yukari's way. Closing the door, I hear the sound of a violin start up again. The same song. It really speaks on how much she loves playing the violin. I want to find something that I can pour my heart and soul into just as much as Yukari does, so I can stand proud beside her. Yeah. At least they're supporting local businesses, right? That's what goes through my mind. When do I become Paca? Oh, sick. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait, no. It's almost the end of summer vacation. This is around when things start getting fired up in the preparation for the school festival. Yukari and I are buying things at the shopping district near our school. I want to talk to Yukari about her birthday while we're out. It's her birthday after all, so I want to take her somewhere with a different feel than our usual dates. Plates, right, cups, right. Also forks and knives. That's all the tableware we need. Should be. Also wet naps and stuff. Aprons will be prepared by the costume guys, I think. Ah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. It's like the pigeon dating sim. You know, they're all technically alpacas, but it just shows a picture of their anime version. Ah, yes, Percy is the local drug dealer. Aww. Sad. You can sneak him in. Yeah, that sounds about right. What happened to the checklist we made earlier? Oh, I have it. She hands me a piece of neatly folded paper from her pocket. A hamster? Are you gonna name it Chonkadus? Chongus? Also a sign and tablecloths, right? Tablecloths, I believe we'll find those in the craft store over there. Where to buy the sign? You probably have to make it. The blackboard thing, right? Maybe a general store? Polar bear, because I like polar bears? Yes. And you can nickname them Polly. Let's look in this store. We head into the next general store we see. Cool, nothing. Yeah, they don't have any. A shame. Come to think of it, didn't you buy something a bit ago? What was it? Yeah. Actually, just a while ago, I was able to find something that would be perfect for Yukari's birthday present inside the store. I thought I would be able to buy it without her noticing, but it looks like she has. Nah, just bought some. Nah? I thought that was nya. Like, nya. Nah, just bought some slippers since mine have gotten old and I wanted new ones. I blurred out a lie. Wow. Frog. Get a white dumpy. Or a desert frog. Have y'all seen the desert frog? They're the ones with the little butts. I think they're desert frogs. I forgot their actual names, but... Also, a little fun fact for y'all. If y'all want some good liquid advice, get some frozen fruit and use it as ice for your drinks, because it won't melt, and it's fruit, and then you can eat it. It's good for your juices and stuff. I'm drinking water with it right now, and I would not suggest doing that, but still good.
I see.
I'm certain she knows I'm probably lying. Yukari, however, doesn't seem to pay it much mind. Maybe she's just being nice. So, where can we buy one?
One what?
A signboard.
Ah, oh yeah.
Just yoink one from the wild. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Yukari remembers that we're searching for her and thinks about where to go with the sound. That was me yawning instead of making that whatever noise that was supposed to be.
Uh-huh. Maybe they'll have something over at the new Tokyo Hoods next to the station.
I remember that a miscellaneous and everyday general goods store has been built and opened up earlier this year. Well, let's go there at our last stop.
Yeah, okay.
Huh? What's up, Kazuma? Oh shit. An arcade catches my eye as I stop moving. No, actually, it's a prize in the UFO catcher that catches my attention. New release.
New release?
Hey, Yukari, mind if I stop in for a sec? You probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't yoink a frog from the wild. Theoretically, it depends on where you live, I assume. Because in Washington, I know it's against the law. I don't remember the intricacies of the law, but you can't own any wildlife that's native to Washington without a thingy. God does.
Huh, that's fine, but hey, wait a minute.
Before Yukari finishes answering, I rush to the arcade. Yukari races after me in a panic. Yes, possum.
This is the new release?
Right, an alpaca figure. When you say alpaca, you normally think of a plushie, but this one is a figure. The box is about 12 inches tall, so the figure inside is probably about 6 inches. I put some money in the machine as I think about I know something else that's about 6 inches. I put in, of course, a 500 yen coin. By putting in 500 yen, I get 3 tries instead of the usual 2. For larger boxes like this, it's obvious that the claw is too weak to grab the middle of the box. Finally. Yeah, that's really cool. In Louisiana, you don't get that same privilege, but I'm just kidding. Only some places. My aim is the front. It will be pushed forward bit by the recoil. I steadily nudge it forward with the first and second tries. Then, on my third try, I can't use the same technique. It won't move any further when it's this far forward. That's why this time I only use one side of the claw to push against it. Woo! Got it!
Wow!
It was an easy spot this time. Piece of cake.
You sure do like your alpacas.
Yeah, I love them. Might love them only second to you. I did not know that I had a passion for pacas. That's right. I really love alpacas. If you were to ask me how much I love them, I'd say I love them. I love them. I love them. I would say more than I love eating 3 times a day. Wow. Lugia, a little fun fact. We have spiders here. Now that's just crazy. My love for alpacas began long before the recent alpaca boom. I was given an alpaca plush for my birthday. Speaking of alpacas, I also have a alpaca passion. I have a couple of these guys. I used to love them more when I was younger. I used to collect alpacassos, but I no longer do because that's silly. You can tell that he's very old. He's not that old. He's only... How old are you? You're like... 6? 6 years? Give or take? Loud. I was given an alpaca plush for my birthday when I was 3 years old, and I really loved it. The rest is history.
Hey, Kazuma, are you okay?
Yukari calls out to me with a worried expression. Ah, no, it's nothing. Thoughts of alpacas are distracting me. I'm with Yukari right now, so I need to be thinking about her. By the way, Yukari.
What?
Your birthday is at the end of the month, right? Anywhere special you'd like to go?
You remember my birthday?
Of course. What man could forget his own girlfriend's birthday? I don't know, man. You seem to forget your girlfriend was standing right the fuck there as soon as alpacas were brought into the picture. Hazard spaghetti. Oh, hazard spaghettis are so cute.
That makes me happy.
So, anywhere you want to go?
Let's see. Oh,
Yukari points to the arcade while she speaks. Huh? The arcade?
no, not that. The kingdom. I want to go to Alpaca Kingdom.
Alpaca Kingdom? That place is filled with alpacas down in Nasu.
Yeah, that one.
Fine with me, but this is for your birthday, you know?
I love alpacas too, and I was thinking a place both of us could enjoy would be nice.
Okay then, let's do that. In front of the station, there's a bus that goes directly there. Can we meet at the usual spot around 8:30?
Okay, sounds good.
There's no lead up to this fucking alpaca pitch they threw in. I also want to go to Alpaca Kingdom, so this trip is a pleasant surprise for me. We acquire the missing sign, and after we bring everything we purchased to the school, I take Yukari out on my bike. Not to the bus stop like usual, but down a dirt path near the river. My house is in the opposite direction, but of course that doesn't matter.
Shannon, are you hammering on something or are you knocking on my door?
They're hammering on something. On the way back, neither of us speaks, but both of us are probably only thinking about our trip to Alpaca Kingdom on the weekend. Bro, I think you have an obsession. My head is already filled with curiosity about things like if you can feed them or even ride them. With both of us on one bike, we quietly ride home on a dirt path along the riverside. There isn't anything special about it, but just being here with her makes me happy. Alright, can we skip? Can we skip to the alpacas? Nice. Keep skipping. Yes. 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 It's time for the alpacas! Today is a long-awaited day for Alpaca Kingdom. Usually I bury myself in my pillow up until the last moment, but today I wake up pretty early. I even get to our meeting place without being late. Yukari is already there, and she waves happily when she sees me. Oh, she's in a different outfit.
Good morning, Kazuma.
Good morning, Yukari.
Such nice weather today, isn't it?
Wow, we're really there in our relationship? We're talking about the weather? Yeah, ideal weather for an outing. Okay, George, have a good day. Alright, bud. Don't steal a frog. That's it.
I wonder what's going to be like there. I can't wait.
I researched everything ahead of time, so I shall lead you to any corner of Alpaca Kingdom, my lady. Do I have a fedora? I think I have a fedora. Alright, buddy. No frog. I will. Pew pew. No stealing frog gun.
Okay, I'm in your hands. Hehe.
Haha, the bus is here, so let's set out. From the early morning, we're in high spirits. We travel by bus to the station, and from there we board the Nasu Alpaca Kingdom direct bus. Okay, the bus departs the terminal on schedule and smoothly merges onto the highway, heading straight for the kingdom.
Hey?
She's not an alpaca. It's making me worry. Ah, no. Absolutely no. I know how to do a fancy fedora hat trick, though. I learned it when I was in elementary school, when I used to wear a fedora. The bus departs the terminal on schedule and smoothly merges onto the highway, heading straight for the kingdom. A few hours pass. The bus we're on arrives at a ranch in the highlands, which are still chilly with the morning air. Touchdown! Yeah! Fine weather! Oh my god! There they are! You don't want to see me in a fedora. I'll grow out my neck beard just so I can look the part for when I wear a fedora.
Phew. Huh. The air is delicious here, too.
What? Oh, I can see alpacas already.
Oh, you're right.
The moment we pass through an entry gate into the large ranch, many kinds of alpaca come into view. White, black, brown, gray, beige, mixed color ones too. Their faces and fur are all different, just like humans.
Oh, hey! It looks like you can
give feed to the ones over here. I believe there's a place we can buy feed nearby. Let's go look. We search around together.
Alpaca food? Hey, isn't this it?
What Yukari finds is a mechanical dispenser.
Oh, shucks.
There's a dinky little poster stuck on top. Alpaca food, ultra soft. Not for human consumption. So we're gonna, okay, calling it now. We don't get hit by a bus and turn into an alpaca. We eat a alpaca pellet and turn into an alpaca. Did someone eat this in the past? Looking over to Yukari, she's already buying the alpaca feed. I can't have her beating me to it. I brought all the money from my part-time job today, so it all fits in my budget.
Hey, Kazuma, how much do you plan on buying?
Well, after coming all this way, don't you want to feed all the alpacas?
Sure, but look at all the kids lined up behind you. Let's let them have a chance too.
Oops, my bad. I don't think this is a romance story. This is just a story about a guy who's obsessed with alpacas. Looks like the bad habit of mine just rearing its ugly head again. I get lost in the moment when it comes to alpacas. As I'm feeling remorseful, Yukari gently punches me in the shoulder. Aw, look at that. So beautiful. Gosh, she's gorgeous. She's everything I've ever wanted in my life. This alpaca. I'm not talking about her.
Come on, you should feed them too, Kazuma.
No. I got an achievement called Feed the Alpaca.
Ooh, good girl. Eat a bunch.
Looks like Yukari has already started feeding an alpaca while I've been feeling sorry for what I did. The alpacas are nice, of course, but it's somehow more pleasing to watch Yukari feed them. I have some weird-ass kinks. She laughs with such joy that it makes me feel happy as well. It was a good choice to come to Alpaca Kingdom.
What is it?
No, nothing. Alright, I want to feed them too.
Okay.
I begin feeding them alongside Yukari. The alpacas come over to me when I offer food in my hand. Yeah, good boy. By the way, alpacas only have lower teeth.
Oh, you're right. So that's why it didn't hurt.
The alpaca? Agreed. An absolute babe. They're completely herbivorous. After all, were you bitten? It's precious. It's so cute.
Actually, just a bit ago, it got its teeth on me.
Geez, you need to be careful. It's fine if you're excited, but, when I look at the alpaca... Are we gonna get... Is it like a vampire? Are we gonna get bit and turn into an alpaca? The alpaca is going through the motions of chewing with such a blissful expression on its face, almost as if it doesn't even notice anything wrong.
Oh! When it happened to me, it just spit mine out so quickly. Your hand must be tasty, Kazuma.
No, my hand isn't food. Hey, let go! I tried pulling my hand out, but it doesn't budge. This guy doesn't intend on letting go. What to do?
Wow, Fluffy.
Yukari? Yukari doesn't seem to mind the predicament I'm in, and is playing around with the alpaca.
Whoops, sorry. Hey, bad Mr. Alpaca, spit out Kazuma's hand.
She finally throws me a lifesaver. The alpaca seems to finally give up on Yukari's insistence and releases my hand from its mouth. Whoa, covered in drool.
Here, I have wet naps.
Thanks. I take the napkin and wipe my hand. It's just about time. Should we have lunch? Sounds good, but there aren't many places to eat here in Alpaca Kingdom.
Well, I thought of that already, so I brought a picnic lunch with me.
Not bad, Yukari. So where should we sit to eat? Glancing around, I search for a good spot to relax.
How about around there? It's in the shade and it's probably cool there.
Sounds good, let's do that. We move over towards the shaded bench.
Ta-da! I tried making a few sandwiches today. Wow.
She opens up her large lunchbox as she says that. I know, this is disappointing. Oh, looks like they came out nicely. There are many types of sandwiches inside, like ham, egg, tomato, and others. Each sandwich only has one item on them. Game, 2 out of 10. Agreed.
I'm not that good at cooking, but I did my best for today.
Yukari, who normally never cooks, tried her best to make these sandwiches just for today. What time did she wake up this morning, I wonder? Agreed. Thinking that she made these for me makes me feel really happy. Okay then, bone app the tit, nom.
How is it?
Nom nom.
Kazuma?
Yukari looks worriedly at me. Yeah, delicious.
Thank goodness, so it was well worth practicing.
She gives a deep sigh of relief. Cooking is probably not her forte, yet she's the kind of girl to always try at least. Yukari understands her limit and does her best to push them. That's Yukari. I never say it, but I think that's one of her adorable traits. Thanks.
No problem, I'll eat too.
Exciting. Phew, I'm stuffed.
I hope you enjoyed it.
We gaze absent-mindedly at the alpacas after we finish eating. Time goes by slowly as we relax. You know how alpacas move their front and hind legs on the same side together when they walk?
Oh, they do.
It's called pacing. All the animals in the camelidae family move like that. Camelidae. Oh, is that so? On that note, when an animal moves its front and hind legs on opposite sides to move forward, it's called trotting. Horses, for example. A little bit of trivia. Alpacas are domesticated for their high-quality fur up in the plateaus of the Andes, where they are generally found.
Ah, I've heard of that before. Alpaca fur sells for quite a bit, doesn't it?
I actually used to know someone who owned an alpaca farm. I think she still does, but I don't talk to her. And so I've got to meet a bunch of alpacas, and I used to have like a full bag of alpaca fur. It's soft. I prefer rabbit.
Yep.
Or yep.
You sure do know a lot when it comes to alpacas, Kazuma.
Yep, I don't call myself an alpaca lover for nothing. Literally didn't hear anything about you loving alpacas till you saw an alpaca. I say that, but I only learned these little details after we decided to come to Alpaca Kingdom.
Could it be that you researched this all for today?
Not bad, Yukari. How could you tell?
Well, because Kazuma, you said this morning you made sure to research beforehand.
I do recall now that I said something like that. Yukari does remember quite a lot of stuff I say. Honestly, if it doesn't have the word alpaca in it, I immediately forget it, my homie. I always forget stuff so quickly. Actually, when comparing women to men in terms of memory, I feel like women are generally better at recalling things. I don't think that's a gender-specific thing, but okay. I wonder how true that is. Not at all. Since we're going to come here, I just wanted to expand my knowledge, even if it's just a bit more.
Thank you.
There's an awkward silence. Yukari speaks with a solemn expression. What?
What? If I became an alpaca, would you still love me, Kazuma?
Oh, what? Of course. Why? Why this all of a sudden? No.
No, it's nothing. Thanks.
Could it be you're feeling a bit jealous towards the alpacas? No. Could it be you're an alpaca?
What? No. I know that you've been looking at me as well.
When she tells me that, I feel a bit flustered. Yukari expresses her emotions very frankly. Usually, I would tease her a little, but not today. Make sure you look at me too, Yukari.
Oh, yeah.
Yukari blushes shyly. Alright, now then. Let's go play with the alpacas.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, the baby alpacas was so cute.
Our afternoon in Alpaca Kingdom involves taking a stroll with the alpacas. If you reserved it ahead of time, then you can walk freely around Alpaca Kingdom with a baby alpaca.
Oh my god, baby alpacas look so silly.
It's pretty popular, by the way, so I suggest reserving in the morning when the crowds are still small. We managed to finish a lap around the ranch. Is this just a promotional game for Alpaca Kingdom? Does Alpaca Kingdom actually exist? Hold up. I need to know. Oh, fuck. I don't... I hate it when buttons turn into other buttons, if that makes any sense. I'm impatient, so I end up spam pressing, so when it turns into a permanently closed... Oh! That's so depressing! But wait, now it's a virtual kingdom. You can go online. Wow! Interesting. We managed to finish a... This one says it was in Kansas. I mean, I'm sure there's multiple, but the one closest to me is in Kansas, I guess. We managed to finish the lap around the ranch. That was close to an hour's worth of time. Yeah, they had such tiny, innocent eyes. Kazuma, did you try to secretly ride the alpaca back there? I mean... you caught me? Of course I did. Jeez, that's so mean. Well, but aren't you interested? Like, it probably feels really nice. What? What? Well, it sure does look like it would be nice, but that's not the problem. Yukari's voice is strangely gruff. The handler told you before the walk that you're not allowed to ride them at all, didn't he? Yeah, not for the alpaca. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I am interested, but we need to follow the rules. What if riding the alpaca causes an injury? That would be awful. Does she mean me or the alpaca? If the alpaca was hurt, then they'd stop offering the stroll. Ah, she meant the alpaca. And if you were hurt on my birthday, I'd be really sad. That's right, it's Yukari's birthday today.
Broski, you're the worst boyfriend ever. Oh.
See? I don't need relationships, I just need alpaca. Squeesh. I want Yukari to be smiling all day long. Breaking the rules and making Yukari sad is the one thing I must never do. Yeah, you're right, I apologize. No, it's okay. I apologize for yelling, too. She forgives me when I apologize. This is probably the perfect time to give Yukari her birthday present. Hey, Yukari. No, it's fine. What? This isn't trying to make up for that. Here, your birthday present. Huh? Happy birthday, Yukari. Is this for me? I bought this just for you. Though I'm not sure if you'll like it. Thanks. Can I see what's inside? Go ahead. Yukari removes the wrapping neatly. Every movement she makes is lit by the evening sun, and she looks quite beautiful. Aw, cute. The present I picked out for her was a tiny violin pendant. The gift isn't worth much, but as I don't have a lot of money, but the choice comes from my feelings for Yukari. I was so happy just to be in Alpaca Kingdom, and now I'm getting such a cute present. Thank you, I feel like such a lucky girl. It doesn't end there. I'm going to make you feel luckier and luckier. Oh. Oh my. So stay with me from here on out. Okay. That brings down the curtain on our Alpaca Kingdom date. This is bullshit. I want a refund on this game. Where is my alpaca? We got one scene with an alpaca. That was so fun. I wish I'd spent my day like this every day. I've been with Yukari, then I'm sure it will be like that. I fall asleep on the bus when we get on, fatigue having built up over the day. Am I dreaming? A violin melody can be heard in the distance. It's a pleasing sound. Somewhere in the highlands it's calm and clear, with gentle breezes. It's wake up alpaca time. As I stand on the grassy plain, still damp with morning dew, I quietly close my eyes and lend my ear to that refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. We hold each other's hands, wishing we could stay here like this forever. Bit by radioactive alpaca. Kazuma? Kazuma! I can hear someone calling my name. That voice is from the love of my life. We'll be at the bus station soon. You slept like a baby. We woke up early this morning, so you're probably really tired. Yeah, looks like it. I slowly returned to wakefulness. Oh, yeah, this is inside the bus, on the way back from the kingdom. The voice ringing in my ears from the love of my life. Putting my chair back upright, I turned the seat next to me. Gorgeous. There it is. That's all we wanted. That's all we needed. It only took us an hour to get here. Beautiful, rich hair. Long, curly eyelashes. Beady, dark eyes. Her smiling like that, yes, it's as if she is an alpaca. Alpaca? What? Sitting in a polite fashion on the narrow seat next to me with her legs folded smartly. There is, for some reason, an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes. That's the end of the game! We did it! Are you kidding me? Oh. Why couldn't this have just happened and then the alpaca thing happened? I feel like the whole beginning of that game was just... What is... Yeah, online it said this game was 2 to 4 hours. Do you still love me, even if I turn into an alpaca? What is fucking happening, dude? Granted, I get distracted very easily. So it probably wasn't actually... Oh my god! Look at their little faces! Why is that? That one's so small, because it's shaved. Oh god. The other passengers look over at me, shocked that I raised my voice inside the bus.
What's wrong, Kazuma? Yelling like that?
Oh no, sorry.
Did you have a bad dream?
The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes looks worriedly at me. Yeah, looks like it.
It's like you're sweating too. You might want to go straight to bed when we get off the station.
I'll do that.
I do hope it's not sunstroke or the flu.
I can't see Yukari anywhere. Thinking about that makes me want to scream again, but I'm inside a bus right now. We're close to the bus terminal, so I check over my things in an attempt to distract myself. I must be hallucinating. Or maybe I'm still dreaming? I've heard before that if you want to wake up from a dream, then you just need to dream again. The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing frequently talks to me, but in my confused state I can barely understand half of what it's saying. I just follow along, giving curt responses. So, soon an announcement resounds through the bus, informing us that we will reach the station shortly. I shamble off the bus like a zombie.
Oh, Kazuma, wait!
The alpaca beside me follows in a rush. What on earth is happening? I can't understand why there's an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing calling out good night or something like that to me. I parrot it back, but my mind is still blank. Where am I? Ah, that's right, my room. I'm in my room right now. However, I don't clearly recall how I got back to my house. Honestly, I'm still in a state of confusion and quite flustered. It seems my home instincts kicked in when I got off the bus and brought myself home. That means the lady I saw on my way back was my own mother. It feels like that may have been it. That lady, rather, my mom, had asked what I wanted for dinner, but I went back to my room without being able to give a straight answer. Putting myself down for bed, I pulled the sheets up over my head and shut my eyes. I don't brush my teeth nor eat dinner. I don't change my clothes. I don't take a shower. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. Come to think of it, who turned off the light in my room? Wait, was it even on to begin with? I can't grasp the situation. I can't put my feelings in order. I must still be dreaming. When I wake up, things will be like how they were. They must be. Bitch, nah. You fucking an alpaca now. You gotta deal with the consequences of that. I thought everything would go back to normal when I wake up. However, I was mistaken. There's no day exactly the same as the last, so of course today is different from yesterday. My peaceful, blissful life is like a candle in the wind. I arrive at school in the usual manner. I open up the classroom door, and there, speaking with classmates about a fun summer vacation it had, is an alpaca. I act calm, trying to get to my seat as fast as I can, but my eyes are glued on the alpaca. What is that thing?
Hey, morning, what's with the glum face? School just started.
Hey, morning. My classmate is talking to me, but my thoughts are only on the alpaca. I has to be a werepaca. How is no one else questioning this, though? Am I the only one who can see the paca madness? I'm saying alpaca, but to be precise, it is an alpaca wearing a school uniform. The alpaca blends in so naturally in the classroom wearing a girl's school uniform like that. What'd you do over the break, Yukari?
All I did was go to the meets and prepare for school festival.
Oh, come on, not that. I mean, your boyfriend. Didn't you go on any dates?
Yeah, yesterday we went to Alpaca Kingdom together.
Oh, you two really are in it deep.
It's not like that.
Look, Kazuma's looking right at Yukari. What? The alpaca turns and our eyes meet. The alpaca mixed in with the girl smiles at me, but all I can do is awkwardly raise my hand in response. Okay, everyone, take your seats. When the homeroom teacher enters, everyone scatters to their seats. Okay, everyone here, tell me if there's anyone absent around you. I always think this, but wouldn't it be better if he took roll normally? I check for honesty's sake, making sure there's no absences, but then I look back to our homeroom teacher. Looks like there aren't any absences. You guys didn't do anything dangerous during the break, did you? Our homeroom teacher lays out standard subjects pretty nonchalantly. As expected, he makes no mention of the alpaca. The fact that the alpaca is sitting in Yukari's seat signifies that this is indeed Yukari. Or it could be that an alpaca has replaced her. Dun, dun, dun. Invading aliens came, abducted Yukari, and replaced her with an alpaca to divert suspicions. I'm her boyfriend, so I was able to notice the change because I'm always with her. Broski. You know, I think people are generally pretty dumb. Exhibit A. But I'm pretty sure they would notice an alpaca has replaced their friend. The others are just incapable of perceiving it. The hypothesis is sound, but there's no way such a thing would happen in reality. Yeah, the hypothesis is not sound. Then what is this? How can this abnormal situation be explained? After a while, first period begins and everyone heads to the gymnasium. The opening ceremony begins. I feel like there are quite a few of you, but that still feel like it's summer vacation. But remember, the school festival is coming up. But sure to resume your regular schedules from today onwards. Are you saying that I'm secretly an alpaca? We look nothing alike. Nothing. No. No way. After the School of Principals' long speech, the guidance counselor makes her speech, and then the ceremony ends without a hitch. No. These are cat ears. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. During the whole thing, the only thing I can think about is alpacas. We return to the classroom and are dismissed after homeroom. How do the others see the situation? Nobody appears uncomfortable around the alpaca. Is this a gag? Is there a camera hidden somewhere? I look around the classroom, but I can't see one. What are you groaning about? Someone abruptly calls out to me after I groan. Yeesh, oh, it's Shinazawa. No reason for you to be that surprised. Something bothering you? Bothering? Yes, there definitely is. Really? Tell me about it. Should I tell Shinazawa this current situation? I do trust her to a certain degree, and it might be easier to solve by confiding in someone. But then, where should I begin? Is that an alpaca? That's an alpaca, right? I point at the alpaca as I say that. This is a situation, not specifically the alpaca, but this is the type of situation I fear happening to me as I age. As expected, the question goes right over her head. Of course, if you said the same thing to me, I'm pretty sure I'd have the same reaction. Are you talking about Yukari? It seems like she's actually piecing together what I'm talking about. No, how to say it? Doesn't Yukari look like an alpaca or something? What are you talking about? Oh, I heard about this. You were on a date with Yukari at Alpaca Kingdom, right? Is this your way of boasting? No, that's not what I meant by it. I know you're an alpaca lover, but you shouldn't be forcing your fantasies on Yukari. Ayaka is just like, this man wants to fuck an alpaca. Maybe you should just go up to her and be like, yo, bitch, you an alpaca? Like, you were saying some sus shit yesterday, and I'm pretty sure you might be an alpaca. Yeah, you're right. Well, none of my business. As long as Yukari is happy, then I'm happy. I'm counting on you. Yeah, no problem. Well, I'm going home. Saying that, Shinazawa heads home. Alright, now that I have some advice from a friend, I should reassess this. I appear to be the only one in this classroom who sees the alpaca. In fact, I feel like there's something I have to admit now. That alpaca really is...
Kazuma, let's go home.
Speaking of the alpaca, and it arrives. I'm gonna start saying that now instead of speak of the devil. Speak of the alpaca. This feels so weird. I can't even look at her. My feelings that I should just accept it, damn it, and I can't accept that Yukari is an alpaca now struggle against each other. Just be like, yo, am I going crazy or are you an alpaca?
I was thinking of taking the riverside path home instead of going to the bus stop. It'd be nice.
I let out a hysterical yelp, but yeah, if this is Yukari, then she would be my girlfriend, and walking her home would be the norm. Except, I can't accept this reality yet, so I tell the blatant lie instead. Oh, that's right, sorry, today I have something I need to do, so I can't go home with you.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I need to go home. Really sorry, so I'll see you tomorrow. Not even waiting for Yukari's response, I grab my bag and scurry off. Turns out people start speaking quickly when they lie. I have a weird sweat as well. Even if she's in alpaca state, it still feels like I might have hurt Yukari's feelings. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm also at a loss. I haven't the slightest idea of what I'm supposed to do. Well, might as well head home for now. I sigh deeply and take the path back home. Now then, what to do? Of course I have plenty of time since I have nothing planned. Might as well just take a walk. I take walks from time to time when I need to sort things out. While I'm scuffling around, I go over everything that's happened up to this point. Earlier when I said let's go home, I instantly wondered how I'd get an alpaca to fit on the rear bike rack. Neither lengthwise nor widthwise seems possible. I might just have to tie the rack with some rope. No, wait, that's just awful for the alpaca. Or, more importantly, no matter how I think about it, it's not about what's possible or not right now. The circumstantial evidence points to to only one answer. That's right, this alpaca could only be... I end up coming to school early again today. Seems like that alpaca really is Yukari. I have to accept it. It pains me to do it, but I sent her a message this morning saying I couldn't go to school with her. It's not just a simple matter of getting used to the situation, though. Is something wrong with my eyes? Or my head? Or has Yukari always been an alpaca? Like, has everyone else been fine with it, and I'm the only one who's perplexed because I thought she was human until now? No. It would just be too strange for an alpaca to be this immersed in society. I need to calm down. First, take a deep breath, then analyze the situation. Alpaca. Artodactyl mammal of the camelida. Fuck, big words, not small brain. Its scientific name is Vicugna pacos, and its Japanese name is Hitsuji rakuda. I can't tell. Is that an I there? I think it's Irakuda, but I can't tell because of the background. Oh, I can see it better on that screen. On my screen, it looks like ass. On your feed, it looks fine. They originate from the Andes in South America, and they were domesticated 4,000 years ago for their luxurious fur. Is this just a fun alpaca fact time? Yukari's long, luxurious hair is indeed beautiful. No, there's still no reason to compare that to alpaca fur. Does it just mean long sheep? Yeah, what is right in front of me is unquestionably alpaca, so, right in front of me.
Good morning, Kazuma.
Good morning, Yukari. I'm unable to hide my shock when spoken to so abruptly.
You're early today, too. Did something happen?
It's nothing. I was just told I need to come into the staff room this morning.
Kazuma, what did you do this time?
This time, I'm not that bad of a troublemaker. Look at this. Thick bitch. This looks like a sheep to me. I'm fixing it. There. Fixed.
I know, come on.
Come on, the bells are going to ring. Back to your seat, back to your seat.
Okay, I'll see you later then.
Same old conversation, same manner of speaking. Yukari the same as usual, but she looks like an alpaca. Okay, dude, catch up. She's an alpaca. What's going on? Where did I mess up? Calm down, Kazuma. In cases like these, you need to gather information first. First, observing Yukari's as an alpaca. Observing case log 1, math class. So, who can do this one? Let's start from the right side seats. Izumi, try solving it.
Yes.
She's told to solve the quadratic inequality. Fuck, I don't even know how to do that. Yukari stands before the blackboard. I watch for how the quadrupedal alpaca might answer this. As it turns out, she holds a chalk with one front hoof and stands on her hind two. She looks like the one red panda, Fuda, and one that walks around on its hind legs. It looks quite adorable. I find myself soothed looking at her. Meanwhile, she quickly works the problem. She factors the equation, draws the graph, and then finishes by writing out the intervals and putting down the chalk. The alpaca solves a difficult question easily. What a clever alpaca! Well, this is Yukari after all, so that's a given. The graph shows the answer is... fuck, I don't fucking care.
It's -3.
Yes, correct. Alright, next question. Behind you. Hold up. This isn't the time to be impressed by that. I need to take notes too. Observation case log 2, gym. So girls are doing the high jump today. Looks pretty easy. I wonder why they're making the boys drudge through the long distance run in the meantime. But well, it does make observing alpaca Yukari much easier. Where's the alpaca? I mean Yukari. Oh, there she is. I slow down my pace, but not so much that people around me would notice. I managed to pick out Yukari among the girls lined up at the track. After all, she stands out, so it's easy to find her. The alpaca is wearing bloomers and PE uniform, like the rest of the girls. This is...
Oh.
Now isn't this cute? No, that's not it. The girls finish their warm-up and line up one after another, waiting for the teacher's whistle to take off high jumping. Yukari's last name is Izumi, so of course she's near the front. Oh, Yukari's about to do the high jump. Yukari takes off in an intense run. I see. When she runs, she's on all fours. If I remember correctly, alpacas can run at about 25 miles per hour. So if Yukari went all out, does that mean she'd be able to go that fast? She approaches, then jumps. Oh, her body bends. She got little shoes. I love. Normally, you'd never see an alpaca doing the Frostberry flop, but so I feel like I just got lucky. Right, is she about to hurdle it? Her legs hit the bar. Yukari falls down on the cushion along with the bar. I can tell from her expression that she's flustered. It seems that she has 3 chances, and the 2 tries after that are both complete failures. I also feel regret, cheering her on in my heart, saying, next time for sure. Yukari is probably the most frustrated, though. The girls who have finished are talking with friends, but Yukari is still hopping by herself next to the high jump bar. It's adorable seeing an alpaca jumping like that, but she's probably practicing on her own. I hope it'll be better for her next time.
Saiki, if you keep slacking, I'm gonna make you run an extra lap by yourself.
I hear the teacher's voice in the distance. Oh, damn. I'm too focused on Yukari. I need to run properly. Okay, sorry. Observation case log 3. Extracurriculars. We have to stay after school to help with the festival preparations. Starting today, we're prepping for the school festival, so anyone who stays after school has a lot of work to do. Yukari's gone to the music room for her club activities.
Saiki, is it okay for me to go to the Black Cat after this to introduce myself?
Oh, about supplying the cakes when it comes time, right? Sure.
Go get Yukari then. Club should be over right about now.
You like how I push up my pretend glasses every time I do that?
What, me? What, you don't want to?
No, that's not it.
Okay then, I'll see you.
Shinazawa waves her hand and forces me out. It's not that I don't want to go, but I'm still a bit afraid. I accept that the alpaca is Yukari. However, I still don't understand why she's an alpaca at all. I don't have a clue. Yes, I love alpacas, so in certain sense, you could say it's a wonderful predicament. Except that Yukari is my girlfriend. I have no idea how to date an alpaca, and there's no things are gonna work out as they are. I think that would be called illegal. I can hear a violin being played as I approach the music room. Come to think of it, how would an alpaca play a violin? What? No. Does it use its chin to hold the violin and its front hoof to hold the bow? I'm curious. When I get to the music room, I feel the overwhelming urge to throw the door open and see for myself. But it's also a bit scary to imagine what I'll see. No, I can't turn back now. I brace myself and open the music room door. There she is. Oh, what a babe. Absolute gorgeous. Oh. Yukari looks just how she always does when she plays the violin. She's performing the same song as that day during the summer vacation. That sense of sweetness I felt in the summer, however, it's not there. Instead, when I see her form, I have to make an effort not to burst out laughing.
Oh, Kazuma?
Yukari notices me. I came to relay a message from Shinazawa. You're alone today. I remember her being alone the last time I looked in here too.
No. We only had a meeting today, so everyone already left. I'm just staying because I want to practice a little.
I see.
The message from Ayaka?
Yeah, she was wondering if you'd come to Black Cat to talk about the school festival cake delivery. Maybe that's why she kept failing her high jump, is because she was running on all fours.
Roger, I'll get ready. Give me just a second.
She quickly puts the instrument away. I wonder if her fur ever gets stuck in the case. Judging by the amount of fur she has, she probably wouldn't get away with just a little sting if that happens.
Finished. Sorry for the wait, Kazuma.
Her fur is also unscathed. Alright, let's go. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinazawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to the Black Cat. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinazawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to... Oh, wait, no, it's the same thing. Hey, boss.
Good evening.
Oh, if it isn't Kazuma and Yukari.
Good evening.
Who would this be?
I'm Saiki's classmate, Ayaka Shinazawa.
She's in charge of the maid cafe.
It's nice to make your acquaintance. I've come to discuss a few things with you, Mr. Mitaka.
Kazuma's told me quite a lot. Let's have some drinks when we discuss things. Oh, I'll help out. Thank you very much. I want good coffee. My coffee's fine. It's just not as good as it could be.
Oh, this cafe you light
is cute.
Kazuma is pretty skilled at coffee art, right?
Yukari turns the conversation towards me. Except because she's sitting beside me, her fur is rubbing against my hand. Because of that, I can't focus on what they're saying.
Kazuma?
Yeah, I've always loved just adding a little touch here and there.
Oh. So coffee art can be done anywhere?
Well, it's all about how you pour the milk, so it's not impossible.
Okay, then I'm adding it to our maid cafe menu.
Nice. I got sadness and tears. That's fine, but it takes some time. I can't recommend if you want a lot of customers.
Then let's add it as a maid cafe special and set it apart.
I'm no maid.
Not a problem. You're making it in the back so they won't know if it's a boy or a girl. Or boys could just fucking wear the maid suits and get it over with.
Maid suits? Maid outfits.
It will be fine if we have a cute maid bringing it over like Yukari here. That's not right. You're just as cute, Ayaka.
I said that really weird that time.
Yeah, thanks for the flattery.
How's the meeting going? The owner comes over after finishing the dishes. Yes, quite well.
We'd like to discuss the cakes first.
The owner takes his seat and our meeting promptly begins. I believe I've heard you'll be needing 4 whole shortcakes.
chiffon cakes and J'entends.
Is that how you speak French? If you just, I'm pretty sure that's French. I'm pretty sure that is also how you just speak it. You just make a bunch of grunting noise. Chocolate. Yeah, I think that will be enough. Gâteau. What is it? Is it bird in French? That's like you don't say a majority of the, or there's something funny about the word bird in French because it's all the like really weird pronunciations in it. I'm pretty sure. I used to follow a teacher on Instagram who would make fun of French because she was a French teacher.
Doesn't your daughter usually make the cakes?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Mitaka has a daughter named Ryu attending college. She helps out at the cafe on the side while going to school. I began my part-time job this year at Black Cat because she was busy job hunting.
Will you be alright by yourself? If not, I could come and help.
It's fine. I'll be opening late and helping her.
Okay, then I'll just leave it at that.
I try imagining Yukari making a cake. I can only imagine her fur falling into the cake. The customers would probably get mad or get angry at that. Wait, when that happens...
My apologies, my fur got into it. I'm such a ditz. Tee-hee.
Would they forgive her if she did that? No way. There's no way they would. Actually, you just can't do that in places you serve food. Alright, I'll bring the cakes that day.
Huh? Are you sure?
I don't know what the fuck voice I gave her, but I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna die on this hill of whatever the fuck this voice is. Certainly, I have a car, and if you can get a few kids to help take them from the front gate, it should be fine.
I'm sorry you have to do all this.
No, Kazuma. It's putting a lot of effort into this. It would be a shame not to help. Thank you, boss.
Also, I'd like to discuss the cafe interior.
I'm sorry, I've never been to a maid cafe, so I'm not sure if I can be of much help there.
Oh, we call it a maid cafe, but it's really just a cafe with cute designs. I'd be very grateful if you could hear what you felt was important when you opened your cafe.
I see, so things like the lighting, ornaments, and what music to play in the store. If you're trying to make it cute, then make the light a bit brighter so the room looks generally white. Also, might be a good idea to put flower vases and bookshelves here and there.
I see, that's quite useful.
Shinazawa nods as she takes notes.
Vases and bookshelves. Not sure where to get those. I guess I'll consult the teacher next time. Oh, Ayaka, I might have some at home.
Thank you.
What do you mean by that? My dad is a trader, so he has quite a few things in storage.
Is your dad an alpaca too?
I'm not sure if they'll be good for the maid cafe, but it might be worth checking out. That would be very helpful. Do you think you can get his permission?
Sure.
It's certainly too late today, so would you mind going with her tomorrow to check them out?
She suddenly throws the conversation at me. Huh? Just me? You won't come?
You'll be fine. You should also get there to greet parents.
What? Oh my god, are there gonna be alpacas? How could she say that? It's true that I've never gone to meet Yukari's parents, but just wait a sec. If this alpaca's parents are alpacas too, then wouldn't it mean I've been mistaken up until now? That would mean Yukari has always been an alpaca, and my eyes have been lying to me this whole time. This might be a good chance to check.
It's fine, Kazuma. My parents won't be home until late because of their work.
Meaning?
Meaning...
Oh, wait, fuck, wrong one.
Meaning nobody's at home, so it's just going to be the two of us, Kazuma. Well, that's not what I meant.
The alpaca moves about in confusion, its face flushed. Every time she moves against me, her fur rubs again and tickles my skin.
Anyway, I'll check with Daddy. Meeting's over today. Thank you, okay?
Oh, fucking Christ.
Well, I'll ask about everything I wanted. I asked about everything I wanted to, so we can end for today. Come on, let's go home, Kazuma.
Yeah. Yukari takes my hand and drags me to the door. Okay, wait, is she on all fours or is she on her twos? I'm so confused.
Well then, thank you very much for everything today.
No problem. I'm looking forward to the school festival.
Okay, if you have time, you should come see him, Mr. Mitaka.
She be upright? Are you sure? Are you certain about that? Opposable hooves. Ah, yes. You're right, I'll try.
Then farewell.
Shinazawa bows respectfully.
Well, see you tomorrow, boss.
Oh, that's me. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. I say goodbye to the owner as I'm pulled away. Yes, be careful on your way back home. I thought she was riding on the back of the alpaca for a second.
Woo, it's gotten pretty late. So how long are you going to be holding hands, you two? Sorry.
Yukari, let's go of my hand frantically. It seems almost stupid to say that it at this point, but only now do I realize that Yukari's hands are hooves.
So, are you telling me you didn't notice?
That little tidbit of information? How could you not? How could you not feel that? Feels much harder than a human hand as well. Also doesn't have, like, fingers. I wonder why I didn't notice anything strange about it while it was happening, though. Whoops, need to make sure to write this down in my observation case logs. Observation case log for hand holding. I don't know. The hands of the alpaca are hooves and are hard when you hold them. A true scientist. A genius. A genius of his generation. Okay, that should be all. Should it? Is that all you want to say about the situation? Okay, bud. I think there will be I think there will end up being quite a few observation case studies about Saki Kazuma.
So, see you. See you next week at school.
I walk Yukari and Shinazawa to the bus stop, then head home. I wonder what awaits me later. Okay, let's skip. So on to the next day. After finishing my shift at Black Cat, I go to investigate Izumi's storage room. I say that, but no matter how I look at this, Miss Yukari, wouldn't this be called a warehouse instead of a storage room? It's that big. It's majestic. In the rear of the Western style main building is a structure which Yukari calls a storage room. The dated plasterwork on it speaks to its age.
Well, that might be true, but I just thought they were the same, since both terms refer to a place to store stuff.
Yukari is flustered. That sounded really weird. I've sort of picked up on the fact that Yukari doesn't like being treated as if she's upper class. So she doesn't like saying things that suggest she has a big house. Well, doesn't matter to me. Let's go hunting.
Okay.
There's a relief in Yukari's voice. She must have been worried I'd keep prying. Man, it's dark in here, though. There are small windows near the ceiling, but they don't let in enough light.
Here you go, Kazuma.
Yukari hands me a small flashlight. Oh, thanks.
Well then, let's look for something we can use.
Yukari looks pumped, but, you know, this place is just so damn big and dark that I have no idea where to begin. Why don't I just ask her why the fuck she's an alpaca, bro? And then if she's not, maybe go somewhere to help with my brain hole. But, well, I wonder where to start searching.
Oh, if I remember correctly, Ayaka sent me a message yesterday.
Yukari checks her phone. Can she push those small buttons with her hooves? She can. How's she doing that? I can't imagine how she does it without pressing multiple buttons at once. I feel curious, so I go to her side and peek down at her cell phone. Well, what did Shinazawa say? I keep talking to deflect suspicion.
Kazuma.
Yukari freezes up. Well, of course I can't imagine anyone likes it when someone looks at their cell phone. Forgive me, Yukari. I can't hold back my curiosity. Taking a good hard look at her hand. My goodness! Observation case log 5. Mobile phone. Alpacas have split hooves. Because they are pointed, they can use the tips to effectively press buttons. I really want to record this or take a picture. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, okay, wait. If you take a picture of her, ask to take a selfie. When you take a picture, is she still an alpaca? Like, Does her alpaca form show up in images? Darling, sweetheart, honey bun, why the fuck are you an alpaca?
Here it is, the message.
Oh yeah, we need to actually read the message.
Please find something that suits a maid cafe. If you're not sure, send me a message. I'm home all day, so I can reply pretty quickly.
Why don't you just go then?
Well,
why didn't, yeah, exactly. Why didn't you come with us if you're going to be home all day anyway? Annoyance gets the better of me and I end up complaining out loud.
Calm down, calm down.
Actually, there's no directions at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Vampaca. Well, we're going with white, so let's try finding stuff that matches.
Yeah, let's split up and search. I'll search the second floor, so would you search the first floor?
Yeah, no problem. Is there anything I shouldn't touch?
All of that stuff should be locked up already, so I think it's fine.
Got it. Let's just meet up in about an hour then.
Okay.
Yukari trots upstairs after saying that. Yukari, I can see everything under your skirt. Unfortunately, it's nothing exciting. What, you don't like that alpaca bussy? I can only see fur. What were you expecting to see? I'm so concerned for this young fellow. Then again, I guess it's sort of exciting, but that's more in the sense of being fond of animals. In what way, bud? Vroom. This is not the time for that. I need to dig something up within an hour. This dude does have problems, spelled with a capital P for panini. Might as well start from the corner. There are old dressers, drum cans, a box-like things with Japanese-style designs and that hold unknown contents. There are also Western-style tables, chairs, and plants, which I can only imagine were purchased recently. Actually, why would you put houseplants in a warehouse? Won't they wither and die? Wait, maybe these are special types of plants that don't wither up? Anyway, the quality of the stuff is very different compared to the storage room at my house, which is more like a shed. I suppose that's that's to be expected of a tradesman. Oh, we might be able to use this. What I find is a rather large grandfather clock. Why? Heavy. I tried to move it, but it's just too heavy. I managed to drag it to the middle of the room, but I can't imagine a girl being able to carry this. How would Yukari even bring this to the festival? Well, she could always call me if she needed help. With that in mind, I might as well start putting things in a pile. Yes, it is. That's so cool. It makes me uncomfortable how it's set up. Like this large one, and then these ones, and then the little ones. Like, that makes me uncomfortable, but I like that concept. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Cox. 1 hour passes by. We gather everything usable and put it in the middle of the first floor.
Phew, I guess that's it.
The stuff I collected is mainly furniture. Yukari mostly gathers up decorations. I see, so she's letting me deal with the heavy stuff. Well, it is her house after all, and she probably has a good idea of where everything is. Yukari, what's with the big stuffed bear? I point to a stuffed animal that's over there, 3 foot tall. Ugh.
Oh, this? A teddy bear. Isn't it cute? I've had this teddy ever since I was a child.
This one even has a serial number on it. She proudly puffs out her chest. Now it just looks like there are 2 stuffed animals lined up in front of me. A fluffy teddy bear and a fluffy Yukari as well. Of course, I can't tell Yukari that. By the way, there's a stuffed cat toy that's about the same size, named Catpanion, in her room. It's a present I gave her a while ago.
Next are vases. We've been picking out white stuff mostly, but I think decorating with flowers would make it pretty.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good.
What were you able to pick out, Kazuma?
Yeah, I picked out a grandfather clock, clawfoot bathtub, but both of them are pretty hefty. Why the fuck?
Might be difficult to carry those. I'll talk to my dad about it.
Yeah, why the fuck do you need those? Think he'll use his car?
Maybe I'll ask him.
Then we just need to send Shinazawa a picture of the, to check over the stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll send it right now.
Yukari takes out her cell phone and snaps a picture. After that, she taps away at her buttons, probably to send it over to Shinazawa. A thought crosses my mind at that moment. How would Yukari look if I took a picture of her? Yeah, I guess it would be a picture of an alpaca? Or would it be a picture of a female girl from my memories in the picture? I want to try this out. But what if seeing the truth in the picture traumatizes me again? I'm still not entirely calm in this situation. I have no idea how I'll end up, if anything else happens. That's true. That's true. I'll try some other time, just not today. With that excuse in mind, I give up on taking a picture of her.
Oh, she replied.
Yukari finishes sending the image while I was pondering that.
This should be all we need. Send another message when you know how you're getting it over. Good job today, guys.
She says. Yukari reads out the message. Well, I guess this means mission completed.
Yeah, aren't you a bit tired? Want to have a bit of tea before going?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yukari leads me to the Izumi household living room. Tired. I sound like an old man, but I really am tired, so I can't help it. Yukari smiles at me and turns on the air conditioning. It's still pretty hot for being September.
I'll bring you the tea.
Should I help?
No, it's fine. Just take it easy for a while, Kazuma.
Alright, I'll do just that then. I feel a bit bad about it, but I'll take her up on that for now. Yukari heads into the kitchen and begins boiling water. It's this hot, yet she's doing hot tea? I would like something cold if possible. Yukari, I'd like something cold if possible.
Of course I won't serve it hot. It'll chill out with ice so it'll be cold.
Oh, so that's what you're doing. Geez, don't scare me like that. Same. Yeah, high-key same. After about 5 minutes, Yukari carries out cookies and tea on the tray. Observation case log 06. Holding a tray. I thought she'd hold it with her front legs and walk on her hind legs. Instead, she only uses one front leg to carry the tray and walks on her remaining 3. So it's possible that she held her hand on 3 legs. I've learned something new about alpacas. How tall is she? Like on all 4s versus on her back legs. Wait, no. The Yukari alpaca is the only one who does that. Regular alpacas don't live in human societies like this. Yukari is alpaca, so Yucapaca for short?
Okay, here we go. We only have cookies for snacks.
Yukari puts the cookies and tea on the table. Thanks. For 30 minutes or so, we make small talk. But the only thing I can think about during that time is Yukari. It's a given you'll think about the person you're talking with. What I mean is, I'm thinking about the strange mystery of an alpaca living in a human house. Even if I'm not a veteran, I'm still an alpaca lover. I've certainly thought about raising an alpaca in my own house, but that's a dream that won't come true. On a related note, I sort of remember seeing on some site that you can buy an alpaca for about 1.5 million yen. I guess that's not relevant anymore though. Is that how it feels to live with an alpaca? If you were to ask, I'd say I'm relaxed, but an alpaca is just too big. She probably eats quite a lot too, so it'd be about the same as supporting a fully grown man. Never mind that, aren't her hooves scratching up the flooring? I've been checking around while talking to Yukari, but I can't see anywhere that is damaged. Yup. Yukari moves over to sit next to me.
It's been a while since we've done this.
Saying that, she pushes up against me. I don't feel hot because the AC is on, but if we were outside, I definitely would. Since I'm wearing a short-sleeve shirt, I can feel my arm sinking into her fur. Oh man, what is this fluffiness? It's too blissful. Without thinking, I pull her close on instinct. Bring my hand to her neck. It's fluffy there too. This fur coat feels so good. I just want to sleep in it. Man, alpacas are the best.
Kazuma?
It is nice. Yukari blushes so hard it seems like she's going to boil over. Thank you. I needed some coffee in my life. I can hear Daisy whining. Stop whining! Oh yeah, I'm hugging Yukari right now. I'm not showing any reserve because she's an alpaca, but I'm certainly doing something quite bold right now, aren't I? But it feels so good, I can't let go. Can I just stay like this a bit longer? I'll stop if you don't like it.
Of course I don't dislike it, it's just that my heart is racing.
Then, I squeeze her a bit tighter still. Come to think of it, I just realized I'm not picking up any of that particular animal smell that was everywhere when we were at Alpaca Kingdom. I wonder why. Is she wearing some sort of deodorant? Or is it that something is just wrong with my eyes and it's obvious Yukari wouldn't have that animal smell because she's human? Hey, Yukari, do you bathe daily? Huh? Of course I do, actually. How about today? Oh, I did. I took one because you were coming. I see. So that's probably why she doesn't smell. Well, why would you ask me something like that? No, I was just thinking that it smells like you. I do wonder why she's so flustered, though. If that's what you want, I would be okay with it. What? What's she talking about? She'd be okay with what I want? Want? What do I want? Hugging tighter. Ask if she took a bath. If that's what you want, I would be okay with it. I think Yukari has gotten it completely wrong. Oh, no, not like that. I take my hands off and spring back. Huh? Not like that? Yukari is shocked, her eyes are still watery. No, it's pretty late and I need to get back home soon. It's about dinner time, too. I make up an excuse and bid her goodbye before I rush out of her house. I don't know. I run away from Yukari again. Sort of feels like I've been doing that a lot lately. But well, it is pretty late and it's about time that when her parents would be getting home. I send her a message and go home, just like that. But this man's about to fucking alpacas. Ah, I sigh deeply. Lately, whether I'm at school or work, I'm spacing out. I now have over 100 cases in my observation logs, yet I still have no idea what I should do. Ask her? What? You say I have too many? That's not true. There's been a lot that's happened in these last few days. It would be very helpful if you could understand. In any case, here I am, back at the Black Cat Cafe, wiping down the dishes I've washed, and my mind inadvertently wanders towards the issue of Yukari being an alpaca. Kazuma. Huh? Yes? Yeah? Yes? What is it? You've been wiping the same dish for quite some time. Is something wrong? Oh, sorry. You've been out of it lately. I'm sorry. I can only apologize. I made a lot of mistakes yesterday and the owner had to fix them up. Are you feeling unwell? You look quite fatigued. If you're that busy with school festival preparations, it's fine if you don't come to work until it's over. Well, that's part of it, but I'm not sure how to say it. Is something on your mind? Yes, something is, but I'm not sure how to explain it. I see. Well, everyone has worries from time to time. That's how life works. The owner is always kind and dependable. I've never heard him complain. So, even you have worries, boss? But of course. Have you ever had time, if you ever had a time you worried about others not understanding you? Okay. Of course. What should you do during those times? Like, when you set values is a lot different from other people's. I'm not sure the phenomenon of seeing Yukari as an alpaca could be called a difference of values, but it's all I can think of. Sense of value. That's quite a difficult problem. The owner folds his arms as he ponders. I think it's a given for others to have different sets of values to begin with. Meaning, every person has a different idea of what they think is valuable to them, right? So am I imagining that she's an alpaca because I value her? There might be someone who values match yours for a certain thing or issue, but that doesn't mean they will match for absolutely everything. I would imagine it's exceedingly rare to find someone who values are a carbon copy of my own. So I think it's a terrible thing to distance yourself from others because your values are different. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Even if your set of values is different, you should still be able to understand them. I think by doing so, you should be able to compromise with people with different sets of values. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, compromise. Lately, I've always been passive. All I've been doing is observing Yukari. Well, I have no idea what's troubling you, so that might not be helpful at all. That's not true. Compromise. It's important for me to act too. Yes, by acting, you can change how things are going. That's what it's all about. So ask her what the fuck she's an alpaca poo. You never know if things will end up positive or negative based on how you act. But if wanting things to change is what's troubling you right now, then you should act. You're right! I'll try to reach more of a compromise with Yukari. I'm not too certain, but I feel like I know what I should be doing from now on. I see. Then that's great. My daughter has an appointment tomorrow, by the way, so she should be able to come to the store. Are you open for, tomorrow, Kazuma? Tomorrow? I don't believe I have anything. Well then, sorry to trouble you, but can you work tomorrow? Of course, if it's not good for you, then you can refuse. Understood. I think I should be fine, but I'll check my schedule at home first. Thanks a lot. That night, after dinner, when I hold myself up in my room, my cell phone suddenly begins ringing. A call from Yukari! Hello? Kazuma? Oh, yeah, it's me. You seem sort of down. Are you okay? I'm probably a bit tired from work today. I see. Sounds rough. Sunday, tomorrow, I mean. Tomorrow? Lately we haven't been out playing much besides stuff for your school festival. You want to go play tomorrow? Yeah, same. I mean, theoretically, my boss does because I have the Tinder of jobs. So the owner asked me to work tomorrow. I was going to turn Yukari down, but I recall what the boss told me today. But if wanting things to change is what's troubling you right now, then you should act. I feel that I should be trying to find more of a compromise with Yukari. If so, then tomorrow would be the perfect chance to do it, wouldn't it? The owner said I could refuse if it didn't work for me too. But if I don't go tomorrow, then the owner has to handle that busy holiday all by himself. Sure. Got it, let's go out tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gone out. Looking forward to it. I could have just said asked to do it the next day, but I guess that's what I'm doing. Yukari's tone becomes much brighter. Has it? Then would 11 o'clock tomorrow be good? Just fine. I'll be at the usual spot. Anywhere you want to go? So there's a movie I want to see, and I have advance tickets. Well, her saying that she has advance tickets makes me wonder what she planned to do if I had turned her down. Would she invite me on another day, or would she have to have gone with one of her other friends? No, wait, maybe Yukari is inviting me because she already made up her mind about something. When that thought crosses my mind, I suddenly can't help but feel it's true. Okay then, good night. Yeah, good night. We say our goodbyes and I end the call. Come to think of it, the last time we went for the same, out for some fun was at Alpaca Kingdom. Even though we were seeing each other daily at school, weekend dates are something special. For some reason, I feel calmer and breathe a sigh of relief. I'm really sorry, boss, but I'm going to try to move things forward tomorrow. Oh yeah, I need to contact the boss. Yes, hello? Oh, is this you, boss? It's me. Oh, Kazuma, what is it? About tomorrow. I checked my schedule and there's already something. Hey, Marco! Ah, I see. Understood. Ah, no need to be sorry, bud. Will you be fine by yourself, boss? Ha! I've had to do this quite often alone before you took up a part-time job here. I'll be fine. I'm sorry. I even said it would be fine. No, it wasn't a day that was on your schedule to begin with. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, then see you next week. Looking forward to it. Good night, then. Good night. My boss is a really good guy. He doesn't seem annoyed in the slightest, even if I turn down work. I want to repay his favor someday. I fell asleep with that thought in my mind. Alright. Oh, shit. We meet up at the usual bus stop before noon. Good morning, Kazuma. Yeah, good morning. Well, let's go. I sort of want to do some window shopping first. Oh, that's fine, Marco. I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. The way we exchange greetings still feels strained. Regardless, we head to the shopping arcade. The scene before me is quite different from usual. To be more precise, the scene of an alpaca walking through a crowd is quite different. It's been a bit hard to buy fall stuff because of how long the summers have been lately. Yes. Yep, it is. Pretty much. Yeah, you're right. Yukari peers into various store windows. I'm grinning behind her, no looking on with profound interest. Her neck dodges obstacles in front of her, swishing dexterously. She dodges oncoming people with a unique four-legged step. Her fluffy fur makes me worry that it might get caught on something. I wonder how far that neck of hers would bend if she really tried. Her every movement has a mysterious charm, and I'm completely taken with her. Watch out, Yukari. Engrossed in looking at the clothes, she almost runs into someone, so I quickly grab her arm and pull her closer. Alright, bud.
Sorry.
Make sure to look out in front of you.
Okay, you're right, thanks.
She must feel embarrassed at being warned like she's a child because her cheeks are a bit red. Hey, Yukari?
Yes?
You're really warm. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's probably the warmth of the sun seeping into her pure white coat.
Why are you saying this?
The warmth of the autumn sun is an affectionate warmth, a feeling like a mother's embrace.
Kazuma, come on, everyone's looking.
I had a chance to touch this body once once you experience that sensation of being embraced, nothing else is quite good enough. It's addictive.
Hey, Kazuma, can you even hear me?
What? I look around to see what's happening after Yukari raises her voice in a way I rarely hear. Whoa, sorry. What the fuck is happening in this game? I leap back in panic, feeling a heavy thud on my back. Hey, watch it. My bad, sorry. There's a bystander right there. I jumped. They shoot me an angry look before leaving.
Are you okay, Kazuma?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just ask her why the fuck she's an alpaca. Okay, then, good. That was the wrong voice, but whatever. Where did the time I spent in paradise go off to? Answerless questions breed unrest, and unrest causes mistakes. I have learned from my observations so far that what I perceive in this world is not quite what everyone else sees. The reality I see seems to be different from what others see. Apparently, some things are not recognized as the same thing in both worlds, and I just can't get used to that. No matter how calmly I assess the situation, I cannot overcome the fundamental inconsistency. Oh yeah, don't we need to go to the theater soon?
What? It might be a bit too early for that.
They got drinks and coming soon posters there, right? Plus, it might be long lines at concession stands.
Yeah.
I face the theater and start to drag Yukari along, unable to look her in the eye. What movie was it again? I'm still shaken up from earlier, so I've forgotten what we were going to see.
Jeez, it's this one. I already have the tickets for it.
Yukari shows me the advance tickets. Oh, is that right? Sorry about that.
No worries, after all, it's the movie I said I wanted to see.
We buy drinks as per usual. I get a soda and Yukari gets iced tea and hot dogs in place of lunch. Take our seats, watch the movie, and relax. I'll hold them back. Get out of here. What are you doing? There's no reason for both of us to die here. I'm glad to have met you. Lord ALPACA. Wow, this is a dramatic movie. It's a dull French movie, or something like that. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep quite a few times during the movie, but I make it to the end, I think. I stretch and hold back a yawn when Yukari turns to me with a devilish smile.
Kazuma, you fell asleep partway through, didn't you?
What? I didn't. I wasn't asleep.
I heard you snoring.
What? Seriously? That's strange. I thought I only had a small gap missing from somewhere in the middle of the movie, and that was only a brief moment. My restlessness gradually receded, but what followed was an intense sleepiness. All the stressing I've been doing lately might be interfering with my sleep quality.
So you did fall asleep. I thought so.
Hey, that was a loaded question. No fair. Even though I can keep my calm when talking to her now, it's still hard for me to look her in the eye. We watch couples pass by the fast food restaurant, walking while snuggled up together like we had been earlier. It feels like ages ago that we came here together during summer vacation after shopping for the school festival. Phew. I feel slightly better looking at these couples like how we used to look. Even now, we should be enjoying our date like those couples walking in front of us. I close my eyes and try to recalling my days with Yukari.
Kazuma, what's wrong?
Oh, sorry, I was just spacing out a bit. Reality doesn't change. Because of that, the only way I can keep a conversation going is with excuses and lies.
Really? Is that the truth? It does feel like today you're forcing yourself.
The tone of her voice is clearly questioning me. I look at Yukari, prompted by the change in her tone. She's staring straight at me. Yukari is worried about me, just like she always has been. Her earnest eyes rob my words.
It's not just today. It's been like this for a while, hasn't it?
You noticed.
Of course, you're the person I love the most, after all.
Oh, you're really something else. Poor llama paca thing. Alpaca. She knew, but didn't say anything any more than necessary. She extends her arms gently to me.
Well, you don't need to force yourself to tell me, but I do want you to tell me if there's anything. I'm, well, worried, actually.
Her voice becomes increasingly meek. She's nervous and her body is stiff.
You also fell asleep during the movie.
Oh, well, that's just movies, dude. It's so hard to stay awake during movies in the movie theater, especially if the seats are comfy. She's probably equal parts concerned and anxious. Anyone would be able to tell if someone close to them was acting strange. I can't imagine I could stay calm either if our positions were reversed. Yukari.
What?
I understand she's thinking about me. She saw through me easily, and now she's trying to support me. I believe I shouldn't be making my girlfriend feel worried. Thanks. This time, instead of thinking up a storm with my eyes closed, I look straight at Yukari and speak to her. Regardless of how different her appearance is, some things don't change.
Oh, but if it's something you can't tell me, then you don't have to force yourself. I know everyone has things that they don't want to talk about and things they can't say. If you're always worried about others, you get exhausted. I regained some composure by cooling my head. Do you have them as well, Yukari? Things you don't want to talk about? Me? Well...
It feels like things are moving a bit closer to how they usually are between me and Yukari.
Oh.
You do?
Well, it's not something I can't just say, but it's
fine though. The way you said that makes me curious. Yeah? Since she's acting like this, it's pretty difficult for her to say. I also feel tense.
Actually, never mind.
What? You can't just stop there after coming this far. Now I have another thing to worry about. Are you trying to make me space out even more? Wow, this is fucked up. That might have been a dirty way to say it, but I can't help being curious. Yeah, it was. The way she cut off there also makes me, just makes me more curious. It's not wrong to feel this way, right? Right?
I got it. I'll say it. I lied to you.
Huh? Lied? I'm jolted hearing the troubling word.
Well, you weren't snoring at all.
Snoring?
Remember when I said you were sleeping at the theater?
Oh. It's so far off from what I expected. Rather, it's a startling turn. I'd totally forgotten about it until she mentioned we had that conversation. Why is that something you didn't want to say?
Because it's something you do when you're asleep. I'd be embarrassed if I snored. And I thought if you knew I lied to you about it, you'd be hurt. You haven't been looking very up lately.
Illness starts in the mind. This girl worries about me with her beautiful tenderness, straining herself over such a small thing, with that big fluffy body of hers. Pff, wow, ha ha ha. That's why I laugh out loud. To begin with, I hadn't worried about that in the slightest.
You're so mean, you're laughing.
No, it's just ha 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 ha. Hehehe. It's just like you. I couldn't help myself, sorry. She always picks up on the small things. That way she ends up reflecting on her own actions so much she finds reason to be worried too easily. That kindness, that's the Yukari I know.
You finally laughed. Thank goodness, I was really worried because I haven't seen you smile lately, Kazuma.
Oh, I see. Thinking about it, she may be right. Facing this all alone, giving up by myself, and only believing what I could see in front of my face, I could still laugh like this. Reality's been overturned, just like that. I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself.
Can you tell me what has been bothering you, Kazuma?
Yukari is hesitant to ask me. Oh, well? Right, the problem isn't solved yet. The fact that I'm talking to an alpaca still hasn't changed. I have no idea why. Honestly, I probably should have told Yukari about this right away. However...
Yukari, please listen and don't get angry.
Okay. I can't say it now. I still like to think a little bit about it. But no, you should tell her right now so I don't have to get dragged along this weird fucking alpaca rabbit hole anymore. I feel ashamed with how I've acted up until now because Yukari has been thinking about my feelings. She's had me in my mind, so so what have I been doing up until now? I cursed the world I saw through my tunnel vision and acted cold towards Yukari. To so easily take this hand reaching out to me after making this observation log of over 100 cases. Yeah, exactly. Which is really nothing other than me speaking ill on her. That would be just too convenient. I haven't even collected myself yet. So before that...
Okay, I understand.
I haven't finished yet.
It's true that I have no idea what's going on, but...
I quietly listen to what Yukari is saying.
I was just worried that you weren't feeling well, so I'm satisfied for today by just seeing you smile.
If you say
you can't tell me the problem yet, I'll wait. I'll wait until you're ready to tell me.
Yeah, I have no clue, honestly, what's going on. I know that she's probably incredibly curious after only being told bits and pieces of it, but even so, she says she will wait. I feel a little bit, like I'll be indebted to her for the rest of my life. Thanks, well, we should get going. I stand up without waiting for her to answer, feeling a little embarrassed.
Kazumo, wait!
I reluctantly slow down, but I still just can't look at her. It isn't because I'm trying to avoid the reality of Yukari still being an alpaca, but because I am just slightly embarrassed. Oh wait, shit. That was the same sentence.
It was a lot of fun today. I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Yukari runs off by herself to the bus stop after saying that. I miss my chance to say goodbye and stand there watching her head off. Oh, I guess Yukari really is Yukari. No, rather it's more like I'd never noticed up until now, and it's always been like that. Ever since her appearance changed, I focused only on seeing that, and I forgot to see her for who she is. The problem hasn't been resolved yet, has it? Even so, I do feel like it's becoming a bit clearer. I look up at the budding twilight stars. Will it be a clear day tomorrow? It probably will be. I head home with light steps as I think about that. After that, I finally feel like I can take things with a clearer head. I'm finally able to think that even though she looks different, Yukari is still the same inside. I'm finally able to think that, fucking Christ, I hate it when they repeat. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. It's been a while since you two came to school together.
I just gave her the Ash Ketchum voice. Shinazawa speaks up after noticing us.
Honestly, I was worried you two might have had a fight.
I see, so there really was some distance, relative to where Yukari and I usually are. I realize that once again when Shinazawa says that.
Sorry for making you worry, Ayaka.
No, it's just fine. More importantly, next week is the school festival. We're gonna show some spirit in preparing for it.
Yeah, but of course.
The girls have a bunch of maid lessons this week, so try your best too, Yukari.
Maid lessons?
It's all the same. They're all the same person.
Yeah, they cover everything from how to greet customers and decorate the orders for our masters to writing words on rice omelets.
I hope I'll be okay.
So she's trying to pound in everything that they do in a maid cafe into 1 week? Those poor girls. I'm confident, though. Although Yukari never appears to have confidence, she has the determination to do things properly when she puts her mind to it.
You'll be fine, Yukari. Just do your best.
Yeah, I'll try.
The bell rings, and then we head to our seats. Observation, case log, whatever. Okay, then who can solve this one? Teacher writes down a problem on the board and looks for raised hands to answer it. However, not a single hand is up. Ugh. It's because I'm tired, Lugia. That's the main reason. I'm actually really extremely tired for after I finish this game, I'm probably gonna take a nap. Which is gonna fuck up my sleep schedule even more, but I'm just so sleepy. I don't know why. At this age, it's embarrassing to raise your hand in the middle of class. Furthermore, the problem given is at college entrance exam levels of difficulty. Aw, shucks. To give such a problem to us freshmen to solve, quite the cruel prank. Nothing good will come of our eyes meeting. I look down at my notebook. Nobody? Well then, Izumi, it's yours. Teacher calls out to Yukari.
Okay.
She stands in front of the blackboard, seeming to have the sense of surrender after being caught. Even Yukari, who normally speeds through the questions, is having trouble making progress. Even so, she solves it little by little. I think this problem is more than enough to warrant filing a complaint, but it's commendable that she earnestly tries solving it right up until the end. After filling up half the blackboard, Yukari stops. Then a bit of silence follows.
Teacher, I don't know how to do the rest.
Yukari announces her surrender to the teacher. This is all correct. Can anyone solve the rest?
Me.
The student who raises his hand is widely considered the biggest nerd in the class. What if you knew, then why didn't you raise your hand in the first place? Or is it that he figured out how to solve it because of Yukari? Either way, I feel irritated by this four-eyed nerd. Wow, what the fuck? Okay, Kamakita, come up. You can return to your seat, Izumi.
Okay.
Yukari returns to her seat, looking a bit disheartened. Shocked she couldn't answer the question, embarrassed she had to say it in front of everyone else that she didn't know. It feels like both of those. It's not Yukari's fault. Actually, a teacher shouldn't be giving out a problem like this. I'll go confront her later. She's probably bothered by it. Perhaps I should say that I understood how she's feeling. Up until now, I couldn't tell that what Alpaca Yukari was thinking until I spoke with her. Yet today, I understand fully. By stepping back and taking a good look, I can see there isn't any chance in any change in Yukari's mood or behavior. There's no change, meaning this observation case log of mine has absolutely no point whatsoever. I don't need this log. I throw all the observation cases logs out of my mind. The bell rings, and with the teacher gone, the room begins getting rather noisy. Looks like a math period ended pretty quickly while I was thinking about all this stuff. Oh, whoops, I need to go to Yukari. Hey, nice job.
Oh, Kazumi.
Kazuma. Blech. Mixed up their names together. As expected, Yukari looks downcast. Well, ordinary people probably can't tell by looking. Yukari tends to hide it when she's feeling down. In fact, she's smiling right now. But I can see that shadow hiding deep in her eyes. Man, what was wrong with that teacher last class, giving us that college entrance exam question?
Yeah, but I should have studied more. I need to be able to answer that during entrance exams.
I'm just saying, we're not ready to take that test yet, so there's no way we could solve it now.
But Kamakura did.
Don't compare yourself to that egghead. He should have just had his arm raised from the get-go.
Hey now.
Yukari never speaks badly about others, yet there seems to be a lot she wants to say that she keeps to herself instead. She doesn't express it often, or rather, she doesn't express it at all, so I'll express it instead. Up and down, we have always had those different roles. That feeling is coming back to me.
Kazuma, next class is PE, so I'm going to head to change.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine, thank you.
Yukari looks back and says thank you right before she leaves the classroom. Seeing her smile makes me feel better, too. Alright, guess I'll do my best in PE, too. The boys are once again doing long-distance running. I really would like it if they would at least wait until October, when it's a lot cooler to start doing this. Just getting moving makes me start sweating buckets. I pray for God to bring rain when we have to run long distance, but he never answers my call. It looks like the girls are doing the high jump in the middle of the track we're running around. After they do their warm-ups and a bit of light running, they're now finally about to start doing the high jump. I look around searching for Yukari. It doesn't take me long to pick her out this time either. After all, she's in a paca wearing bloomers. Oh my, the hair on her rear end is poking out. How lewd. Excuse me, what? Oh, looks like she noticed. She fixes the hem of her bloomers by herself. Okay, let's start from Watanabe today. Looks like they're going up from the bottom of roll call. That means Yukari will be near the back. Last week in PE, Yukari wasn't able to complete a single high jump. I hope she can get over it this week. I'm finally able to surpass one of those walls in my own life. The first person finishes, then the second, then it's finally Yukari's turn. I can tell even from this far away that she's tense. It sort of makes me feel like I've caught that tension and straightened up as well. Yukari starts off. Looks like she's coordinated her steps to match to the moment she jumps. 1, 2, 3, and jump! By the looks of it, that's a pretty decent takeoff. Seems like she'll make it, right? Yes, she should. Yukari body lifts and goes higher and higher. A beautiful curve that doesn't appear to be weighed down. It's at that moment when it seems that as she sprouted wings. I wouldn't be surprised at this point, because she's still a fucking alpaca, that Yukari's body passes completely over the high jump bar. It all happens in just a brief moment, but it will be forever burned in my memory. After flying over, she just lets gravity do the rest. Yukari falls down on the mat. I want to start clapping, but I remember that I'm in class right now. If I was a girl, I would go up to her and applaud. I feel a twitch that makes me want to do that right now. It really doesn't mean much of anything to the other students that Yukari is able to complete the high jump. However, I can see how satisfied she is by looking at her face. I'll congratulate her later. She'll love it. Yo, hey, Seiki, you're oogling, Izumi too much. Or, actually, unless you start running right, you're gonna get yelled at. It's fine. The teacher's, gauging the time, so he doesn't have time to watch us, I'll tell you. Hey, what are you guys babbling about? See, he's saying he doesn't have time to watch us, really? 5 more laps for you guys. God, this is all your fault. Thus, on the other side of Yukari's successful high jump, I'm forced to run the grounds for all of eternity. Another 5? Please no. How many yards do you think 1 lap of these grounds are? Because I have extra laps, I don't finish running until after the bell. Because we spent a lunch period peacefully hidden away together. Actually, I woke up early to make her lunch as a sort of apology for up until now. Yukari eats it happily.
Kazuma's rice omelets really are the best.
You do love your rice omelets.
It's bliss to have your favorites. It means you can make it through, even if bad stuff happens.
Aw, was there something? A bad thing?
Not today, but I was a bit annoyed that I wasn't able to do the high jump in PE. That's why I ate my rice omelets and practiced hard.
Is that so?
Because of that, I was able to do the high jump today.
So she was able to do the high jump today because she practiced extra hard after all. Yeah, I watched all of it.
What? You were watching?
She didn't notice. Remember how I had to run until the bell? That was because they got angry that I was watching you.
So that's why. I'm sorry about that, since it was my fault.
What are you saying? I watched because I wanted to. I do feel bad about getting my classmate caught up in it too, though.
You did well.
I rub Yukari's head as I say that. Her expression seems to say it tickles, but she doesn't fight back in the least. She may say random stuff like that, but she still loves being praised. Feeling the warmth from her fur, I'm about to embrace her again, but I hold myself back with the power of rationality. Well, it's about time to start the surprise event. I went ahead and purchased dessert from the school cafeteria. What's more, they were selling a new flavor of jelly. I mean, they call it a new flavor, but they're probably just doing market research. I peel off the lid and give it to Yukari. Here, dessert. It's a reward for you for trying so hard.
Whoa, thanks.
She brings the jelly to her mouth, and she smiles without a shred of suspicion. The moment it enters her mouth, her smile freezes and her expression gradually becomes sour.
Kazuma, is this?
Yeah, a new item in the cafeteria.
No, not that. Well, what flavor of jelly is this?
Yep, it's okra jelly. The slogan for this is, "You'll beat the summer heat."
I told you that I hate okra.
Yukari gulps down all of her tea with tears in her eyes. Was it the okra that turned her into an alpaca? That's why, actually, it's not good to be picky, so I'm trying to figure out ways to get you to eat okra.
What? You're trying to help me get over my dislike of okra? Sorry, I never noticed. Thanks, I'll keep trying because I do want to be able to eat it.
I said that because it sounded fair, but I just made that up on the spot. Yet she accepts it wholeheartedly. Of course, it's not a good thing to be picky, so we'll just go with that. I thought her taste would change after she became an alpaca, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Alpacas also have things they like and dislike. I'll bet not all of them like grass. She got nommed. I'm not sure if you could count okra as a grass, though. Still, I guess I really will try to look for a way to get her over her distaste. Man, Yukari is just too trusting. If I'm not careful, she'll be tricked by some man. I guess it's fine. What? Alright, it's about time to head back to class. Got to make it through the afternoon classes, too.
Yeah.
With less than 1 week into the school festival, there are piles of things to get done for after school, like designing the maid cafe and practicing serving customers. Normally, you're only allowed to stay until 6 p.m. at school, but we're given a special exemption to stay until 8 p.m. before the school festival. The girls practice greeting customers, and the boys are building signs. I'm fine since I'm in the home club, but the guys in the other clubs are having to run between doing the class program and their club program. Yukari is in the orchestra club, but they'll be holding a small concert on the day of the festival. So after practicing greeting guests for an hour, she has to rush straight to the music room. I'd like to help her out if I could, but I can't. I have to be in the back. I have to be in the back on that day too. I have to be.
All right, that should be enough practice for today. Good work, everyone.
Phew, tired. I never imagined practicing a smile would be this tough. Seems like the girls are done with their customer reception practice. The fundamentals of a maid are smiles and service. Shinizawa is quite motivated when teaching. It's amazing that even though it's difficult training, not a single girl wants to quit partway through. Is that part of Shinizawa's magic too?
Tomorrow will be rice omelet writing and cake decoration, so good luck, guys. Oh, the preparations are good enough for today, boys. It's getting along pretty well, so no problems.
The boys start cleaning up too, after hearing Shinizawa speak. They put the fabrics and the other stuff for the interior away in the storage, and then they are ready to go. I should invite Yukari along to go home. Her club should be over by now. I pick up my bag and head to the music room. The soundproofing of the music room allows me to hear only a faint trace of the violin being played. Oh, she's playing a different song than usual, one I've never heard. I open the door and ever so gently, thinking they might still be performing. If they aren't done, then I think I'll be head back alone so not to bother them. Peeking through the crack, I can see Yukari. I search around carefully for others, but there's no one else. Seems the club is over. Finding peace of mind, I open the door all the way. Yukari looks over at the entrance when she notices the sound.
Oh, Kazuma.
Good work in your club. I was thinking we could go back home together.
Oh, okay.
She has a troubled expression for a moment. Could it be she has something she needs to do after this? No, that's not it. The expression probably means, do you still want to practice?
Yeah, this is the song we're playing at the school festival. It's new, but I'm just not used to it yet. There's less than a week left, so I sort of want to practice a bit more. Hey, do you mind if I stay?
Hey, do you mind if I stay and listen?
What? If you're playing at the festival, there's going to be guests watching, so wouldn't it be better if you got used to that tension? Also, I simply want to listen to Yukari play the violin. I know if I straight up tell her this, she'll be so embarrassed, she'll be too embarrassed to let me listen to her play, so I stay quiet.
Oh, okay, then just a bit.
Yukari bashfully readies the violin. In the moment her expression changes, she has a focused expression on her face. She breathes for a moment, then begins playing. I probably just witnessed the moment when she goes from normal Yukari to serious Yukari. She said that she's not used to it, but from what I'm hearing, it sounds like she's able to play it elegantly. However, she isn't satisfied with her own playing yet. The evening sun spills in and bathes Yukari's body in light. That spectacle is absolutely beautiful to me. No, this isn't a sensation that can be summed up with just the word beautiful. To me, it's like Yukari is shining. Closing my eyes as oh shit, what? I missed that. What is the difference between the sound then and Yukari's sound now? No, certainly there is none. The refreshing melody is the same as Yukari's from back then. The heartwarming sound that is Yukari's music. The reason I talked to Yukari in the first place was because I was drawn in by the music. I really do love Yukari. I love this girl before me, even though she's a fucking alpaca. Can you just skip to the school festival? The day before the festival. Saturday is normally a day off from school, but we go early to prepare for the festival the next day. Now we can see the fruits of our many days of labor finally taking form. From the crack of dawn, we're busy in preparation for opening Maid Cafe Manan, the name of the mock store. The entire class is frantic, engrossed in their work. The boys are changing the curtains, arranging the desk, and creating a simple prep room in the back of the classroom.
Hey, this divider cloth wasn't cut to the right size. What?
It should have been measured to the right size. Or is this the one for the curtain? Oh god, I suck at being consistent with voices right now. Oh, what? Oh, my bad. Come here a second. Huh? What is it? I wish over the Shinazawa to where Shinazawa beckons.
Can I put you in charge of the quasi kitchen? You'll be in charge of it tomorrow, so you can set it up to make it easier for you to use.
Roger, hey guys, I need some help. No, you are, Lukia. I call for some guys and start working on the kitchen.
I'll go see how the costumes are coming along then.
Uh-huh. The girls are assembling their outfits in another room, and Shinazawa leaves to check on that. Alright, let's get to work. It's a classroom kitchen, so there are only a few things we're allowed to take in there. What we have prepared for this is a mini fridge, microwave, kettle, kitchen knife, and cutting board, amongst other things. We would have set out water dispenser as well, but the idea got cut. It isn't so much a budget issue as nobody knows what we'd do with the thing after the festival. It would have made things so much easier since it dispenses both hot and cold water, but since it isn't good for the school, we can't do anything about it. How dare you Uno reverse me? I Uno reverse you right back. I plug in each of the appliances and check to see if there are no problems. But while doing that, I know something else. Hey, you. Hey, yo, there aren't enough outlets for these. The kettle, microwave, and refrigerator all use electricity. It's fine when we aren't busy, but switching out of the plugs when we're full is going to be a problem. Hey, don't we have a splitter? We do, but I believe all of them are being used. Can you go see if you can borrow one from the student council? I think I might be a bit difficult to petition for another one right now, since all the cables we're borrowing for the class were from the student council to begin with. We're in bind. Our only choice is to go buy one. Looking at the classmate next to me, I remember something. It might work. Hey, isn't your house pretty close to here?
Yeah, it's close.
Do you think we can get an extension cable from your house?
I think there's an extra, but I don't think I should be ducking out of school. Could I just bring it tomorrow?
It's true that we can't just bring it tomorrow, but I really want to leave tomorrow open for bringing in this raw materials. If something goes wrong, we might not be able to bring it open up shop. Sorry, I really want to fix this today. I'll go check with Shinazawa. After saying that, I head towards the classroom they're using to put their outfits together. A girl's shrill cry can be heard from within the classroom.
Eee, cute! Isn't this skirt a bit too short, though?
Well, your legs are slender, so I think it's just fine. Show them off to the boys. They seem to be really into it. Oh, wouldn't it be really bad if I opened the door? The girls are in the middle of changing right now, so I would be treated like a criminal if I were to go in. Yeah, don't do that then. Nah. While I ponder what to do.
Oh, Kazuma.
Yukari exits the classroom. Oh, she's not wearing her maid outfit. Well, I look forward to seeing that tomorrow. I want to see the human Yukari in a maid outfit, but an alpaca is fine too. Whoops, can't forget why I'm here. Could you call Shinazawa for me? There's something I need to ask her.
Yaka? Okay, got it. 1 sec.
Yukari goes back into the classroom. Not long after that, she brings out Shinazawa.
What do you need to ask? That was a voice. Yeah, so we're out of the extension cables, you see. I was thinking to have a guy who lives close by go and get one. Oh, I want to give, I don't know why I want to give her the fucking, mob boss voice all of a sudden.
Pikachu. Oh, is that all? I expect us to run out of extension cables, so I brought some from home.
I am beyond impressed and in awe.
Yukari, you know the red box on the podium?
Yeah, I do.
Take him to it, please. The extension cables are in there.
Much appreciated.
There's a bunch of other stuff in there. Use what you like.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, then I'll go back to putting on the costumes.
She quickly heads back into the classroom after saying that.
Well then, let's go, Kazuma.
We return to the classroom and acquire the extension cable. Then Yukari's, wow, I'm doing very good. Phone rings.
Hello? Oh, Dad? Okay, got it. I'll go to the schoolyard.
Your father?
Yeah, he asked me to go to the schoolyard because he's here.
All right, all right, athletic club. We need your help carrying stuff.
All right, let me at it.
No, you. Uno reverse card. The athletic club's members, who usually have nothing to do all summer but laze around, are contributing by carrying in the furniture.
Oh, can you put the bathtub in the corner of the classroom? Then can you put that stuffed bear in it?
Why the I'm still confused why the fuck they decided to bring a bathtub. Yukari hands out orders as things are brought in. I had no idea how we were going to pull this off when a truck that looks like, that of a moving company pulled up, but once we divided up the load, it wasn't that much of an effort. Looks like we'll be fine, just leaving it up to Yukari. I might as well go back to setting up the kitchen.
Ooh, that should be good.
A gorgeous tapestry decorates the wall. It looks much more like a maid cafe when we swap out the plain cream-colored curtains for white lacy ones. Excuse me, says Lugs. Blech. These incredibly luxurious decorations are a bit distracting, but at this point it doesn't matter. By the time the girls who are good at cooking finish the preparations for tomorrow menu items, it is already starting to get dark outside. We're exhausted after having spent all day on pretty much nothing but preparing, but we're still in high spirits. Woo, we're going to make this work tomorrow.
No question, my planning is perfect.
Yeah, let's all do our best.
Aw, thank you for the biddies. How dare you. Everyone speaks individually of how they feel about tomorrow. Preparations for the school festival are done. Now there's just tomorrow. No matter how you slice it, tomorrow's everything. We're going to make this work. Seeing everyone off from the classroom, we turn off the lights and make our way home. I'm looking forward to the school festival tomorrow. I wonder how many times I can say the same sentence in like one section of the game. Hence, therefore, it may be difficult for students as their duty remains the pursuit of knowledge. However, the establishment philosophy of our academy, blah, blah, blah. It says, The principal's long, pointless speech goes on from the crack of dawn into forever, but not a single student is listening. His long speech finally ends and the students are released from the gym auditorium. It's 8:30 a.m. now. Our cafe opens at 10 a.m. We need to perform a final preparation check for the,
Girls, go to the dressing room and change. Boys, run a final check on the menu. Boys, buy any drinks we are low on.
On Shinazawa's signal, everyone checks on their assigned tasks and the girls go to change. Wah, 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 wah. Her leadership skills are amazing. I check to see how the coffee maker is doing and check on the drinks in the cooler. As long as the boss and his daughter bring the cakes, I'll have fulfilled my responsibilities.
Hey, Kazuma?
Someone taps me on the back.
Wow! Adorable!
Turning around, I see Yukari in her maid outfit.
How is it?
Yukari blushes as she inquires. How to express this? It's certainly cute, but it's as if it's from an art exhibit, like it was donated to us from an art museum. Seemingly responding to my silence, Yukari's expression starts to turn worried and gloomy. Cute, it really suits you. I follow up frantically. She still seems displeased and puffs out a bit.
So, what was that pause there?
I was taken with you.
That's not how it looked like to me, though.
My cell phone rings, saved by the bell, literally. Looking at the screen, I see it's from my boss. Yes, hello? Is that you, Kazuma? Who would it be? Could I have could I have you bring a few people to the gate? Got it. I'll be there soon. So it seems my boss brought the cakes. I need to go.
Oof, okay. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Mataka waiting.
Good morning, you, boss. I give the boss and his daughter you a greeting. Morning.
Good morning, Cassie. Long time no see.
Well then, here's the 12 boxes of cake.
We've already cut the cakes into 8 slices each. Is that alright?
Yes, that helps a lot. I thought I'd have to do it myself, so it saves a lot of trouble. We're thinking of popping in later. Do your best running the cafe. Okay!
Well then, we'll be off.
They return to their car and head back to the Black Cat Cafe after saying that. 12 whole boxes. They probably woke up early just to make them. We have to do this right. Alright then, let's divide the load and carry them to the classroom.
Got it.
Treat the cakes with care. I have no idea what Shinazawa would say if they were fudged. We really want to hurry, but we walk slowly as to not drop the cakes.
Hey, can we eat these cakes too?
They did say if there was any left, we could split it up and give it to the staff, actually. Seriously, I can't wait until after the festival. That's if there is any left. I doubt there will be. The time is 9:50 a.m. We finished the last dress check, and now we are just waiting to open the store.
Well then, let's do our best today. If we make a lot, we'll throw a big party.
Woo! Everyone feels the same thing. It's been 1 whole month. We've invested all this time in preparation for the school festival. This game has a lot less, like, alpaca-ness. Like, yeah, she's an alpaca, and we talked about it. Nice, hell yeah. I was expecting to be more like, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. That's why we're gonna make this work. The private high school oh fuck, I didn't mean to. Shit. Clapping comes from everywhere. Sitkoi Private High is definitely a college prep style school, but for today, the student body is filled with a festival of spirit. Welcome home, Master. That's, yeah, hard agree. Finally, our first customer, Master, has returned home to our maid cafe, Manan. The maids also are adding bright and shining smiles to the ends of their sentences. The back is all yours. Yeah, I got this. You're not wearing a maid outfit.
My, you want to see it? I'm supervising for the whole day.
Is that so?
Well, if you want to see me in a maid outfit, yeah, you should come to the Winter Festival.
There's a festival in the winter? I'll go if I have a chance.
Order up. One each. Rice omelet meal and chiffon
Cake set, hot milk tea, and ginger ale. A memorable first order comes as Shinazawa and I talk.
Well then, do your best.
She says that and sprints off quickly. I still glance into the shop as I prep my first order. Aww. That doesn't help. I don't think. I was having a struggle with the first part, not the last part. Chiffon? Chiffon? Like French? I don't know. Welcome home, Master, Mistress. It's only been 30 minutes since we've opened and the seats are full. There's the line outside. It isn't just students, there are business lined up outside the entrance too, as well as guys I could really only describe as giant man-children. Even if this is a festival where there are a lot of non-student visitors, what is the meaning of this? Could it be? Hey, are you sure we should have spent this much on raw materials? I remember seeing the budget outline for the maid cafe. Yeah, I don't think that specifically helps, Skip, but I appreciate you trying.
Not a problem. This maid cafe is going to make money for sure. I made sure to properly advertise it.
This is most likely the effect of her advertising. I can see the grin on Shinazawa's face as she chuckles to herself beyond the cashier's desk. This has gone beyond impressive and into dumbfounding. She probably made a website and wrote about it on some maid cafe and school event forums.
2 latte order up.
An order comes in as I think about that. Looks like I won't have any time to think to myself today. If I have time to think, I have time to act. No, it's okay, Skiff. Pouring the milk into the coffee, I then draw. One is a heart and the other is a rabbit. That should be good enough. I finish the heart, no problem, but I go too fast on the rabbit and the eyes end up a bit smushed. I'm thinking of tossing it and starting a new one when...
Come on, Master is waiting, that's good enough. Saying that, she takes the cup of messed up rabbit to the front. Context is important here. I'm about to dive out there, but only the girls are allowed to interact with customers. Shinazawa would probably get angry if a boy were to go out there. I give up running her down and start working on the next order. I'm still a bit worried, so I peek out. My apologies, Masters. My hand slipped while I was thinking about you. Should I go fix it for you? No, it's fine, This is just proof that you care about me. In fact, this is totally a rare item. You're so full of kindness. You're amazing, Master. This is so creepy. Girls are amazing, or should I say, frightening. While I think that, my eyes meet with the girls. Her expression seems to say, see? I look around for Yukari, wondering if she has started acting like that, but it turns out she's working the cash register. I await your return, Master. Yeah, I'll be home later, Yukari. May I shake your hand before I go? Yo, hey, who said you could be fresh with my girl? My rage begins boiling up. Don't bother holding this guy's hand. Yukari is troubled. Herc? Hey, what do you think you're doing, bro? One of my classmates delivers a flying kick to the master as I ponder if I should step in. That certainly looked painful. Bro? Because you keep doing stuff like this, they call you the Prince of Perverts. Show some restraint. This doesn't count as sexual assault if I'm shaking their hands count as harassment. Then how bad off are those 48 idol girls? That's official business, so it's fine. Our shop doesn't have that kind of program. Hey now, princesses, time for relaxes. What is happening? You're right, this isn't something that should be done in the store. Come now, Prince, let us walksies to the next stand. Yeah, time is limited after all. Huh? Well then, we should be taking our leavesies. Give it your besties. Yeah, counting on you to watch after the Prince of Pervs for me. Okay. It becomes pretty quiet after the noisy pair leaves the store. Sorry about that, Yukari. My brother has wronged you. The student bows her head to Yukari. It surprised me, but I'm fine. You too. If you're not doing anything, then help out. Oh, okay. Sorry. The commotion was finally over, but master after master makes his arrival home. I peek out, but the line isn't shrinking. Rather, it's getting longer and longer. I can't even see the end of the line from here. I made a signboard that says end of line here on it, but I can't even see that. Looks like it's going straight down the stairs. Hey, Kazuma, what are you doing? Just goofing around? You need help too. Oops, this isn't the time to be caught up in worrying about the line or Yukari. That is a lot. There are things here that I have to do. Hey, are the rice omelets out of stock? A student peeking into the fridge asked me. I believe all we had were in the fridge. There aren't any in the cooler, are there? Nope, none. Only drinks in there. The boy answers after checking the cooler. Oh man, it's still only 11:30 a.m. Running out of supplies and it's not even noon yet. Doesn't this seem a bit bad? Oh damn, I need to grab all the menus and put sold out stickers on them. Order up, rice omelet meal with ginger ale. Speaking of the double. Actually, we just ran out of rice omelets. Can I ask you to pick up all the menus while you're going out to apologize? Oh, is that so? I do wish you'd tell me about that stuff sooner. In spite of the annoyed tone of her response, she still goes to the master. Really, that's a big help. Also, I'm sorry. With how fast things are moving, though, will the food we have left be enough? Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The time is 1:30 p.m. After the rice omelets, all of the sandwiches sell out. Looks like the staples sell out at lunch. Also, it's long past time to change shifts, but the store hasn't settled down. What is going on? We planned for extra staffing during lunchtime to help increase the turnover rate. Now that we're past the rush, a few people can finally take a break, but as a committee member, I can't leave with them. There won't be anyone coming to relieve me for another half hour. Our class is split up into 3 shifts for this, by the way. In general, 5 maids, 3 kitchen staff, and 1 each of liaison is sign flipper. Order up 2 cake sets, 1 shortcake, and 1 gâteau. Chocolate, both with iced tea. Oh, Roger. Oh, Yukari. I hail Yukari as she goes back to greet the customers. Yes? Aren't you tired? You should take a break too. I'm still fine. The other 2 girls just took theirs, so I'll keep going a bit more. I see. Don't push yourself. Yeah, you too. Let's go see the festival later. Oh, yeah? That's right. I forgot since I'm glued to the maid cafe, but other classes are doing different kinds of stands as well. Stuff like haunted houses, maze, crepe, or teriyaki stands. and the like. A lineup where one could easily play and eat to their heart's content. I'll go see them with Yukari later. I finally feel I can put up with a lot more thinking about that.
Yukari, can you take my order yet?
I hear someone calling Yukari's name from far off.
Okay, will do. Well, see you later.
Yukari speaks up, then goes to the master's side. It's said the outfit makes the maid, but the popularity of our cafe is just incredible. Yukari seems exceptionally popular, even amongst them. Yukari, can you get mine too?
Yes, I shall do so right away, master.
Hey, Yukari, take a picture with me.
That would be...
Photography is prohibited within the store. We ask for everyone's cooperation in maintaining the atmosphere. Quite a few of these masters are trying to cop a feel on the maids. Grouse. In these cases, Shinazawa acts as the manager and throws out a lifesaver, so I feel pretty relieved. Though she should never wear a maid outfit if she's going to be out on the floor. Is this some kind of an intentional thing? The time is 3 p.m. Kari and I haven't gotten a break yet. That's really fucked up. I'm used to working, so I'm fine, but this might be too much of a burden for the girls. I do want to give Yukari a break soon, though.
Excuse me, were those cakes the last ones we had in back?
Yeah, it should have been.
Didn't we start taking the ones from the show window displays?
Yeah, can you leave one slice at the display, and bring the rest here?
Got it.
Yukari trots over and takes the cake out from the show window. Just as she brings it over to the kitchen...
Eek!
Oh no, she stumbles over a chair and falls. In that moment, the cakes crash to the floor in a mess. There's that gag with the 3-second rule, but in this case, it's not even funny. The masters nearby notice as well.
I'm really sorry, I'll clean it up right now.
Yukari is panicking. Shinazawa shows up and begins cleaning the floor, but it has already left a bad impression.
I'm sorry, Ayaka.
If you have time to move your mouth, then work. I don't know why I keep wanting to give her the mafia voice.
Oh, okay.
Master, were your garments ruined? I don't know what voice I'm struggling to give her a voice still. Shinazawa asks a nearby master. Oh, I doth be fine. Most importantly, dost thine maiden farewell. She appeareth most weary. Your kindness is most appreciated. No, I'm just giving her a mafia voice now. It's too late. Come on, Yukari, apologize.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yukari stops wiping the floor down and goes to bow to the master. Yukari is probably at her limits now. Now we have one more problem. We are now down to 2 whole cakes. The booths are closing in about an hour, but with how things are right now, 16 slices will be gone in an instant. It's certainly painful to have lost a whole cake. We can't even make anything right now because others are using the school kitchen. No, it's too early to give up without at least seeing if something can be done. I should try going over. Shinazawa! I call out to her from behind the kitchen drop curtain. Yes? Only 16 pieces of cake left. Order up 2 cake sets, both chocolate, one with iced cafe, a lot. The other with oolong tea. Gotcha. 14 pieces left. Will it be enough?
Pikachu.
Honestly, we're going to sell out at this rate. I'm just going to give her a normal voice. I'm tired of trying to make a voice for her. So I was thinking of going to the school kitchen to see if they can make something for us.
You're right, there's nothing to lose by going and checking.
Alright, then I'll be off.
I'm counting on you. I'll be back to help then.
Roger. Also, after this event, like after the school festival, if this game goes on, I'm probably gonna end it. Because I'm really tired. Like, I'm exhausted. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I'm not doing a great job at, like, reading this anymore. But yeah, just thought I should let y'all know. I run out of the classroom with my apron still on. Our class is on the 2nd floor. The school kitchen is on the corner of the 1st floor.
Yes, what is it?
Actually, we have a maid cafe going on right now, but a few of the menu items ran out, so we're wondering if you can make us a few things. I appreciate you, Lugia. I plead desperately, bowing my head so much it might as well be groveling. I'll beg if that's what it takes.
I'd like to let you use one, but look.
She shows me how things are going on inside after saying that. There are the cooking club members in the middle of teaching children how to bake cakes. I search around to see if there are any available open spaces, but they're all filled up. We're in the middle of a lesson, so nothing will be available for a while. I see. Sorry about that. No, sorry for bothering you when you're busy. After giving another slight bow, I return to our classroom. How about it? I make an X with my arms, breathing raggedly. No good. What to do? I think about what we could do, trying to catch my breath. I hear something fall over from inside the shop.
Eek! Izumi! Izumi!
Yukari? What's wrong with Yukari? When I look over, I see Yukari collapse in the middle. Boys aren't supposed to be out in the open, but in a situation like this, even I can't be bothered with the rules. I quickly dash over to Yukari. Yukari! Yukari! I call to her, and she gives no response. Take her to the nurse's office. I know. I head towards the nurse's office, holding Yukari, still wearing her maid outfit in my arms. On the way there, students and parents look at me with perplexed gazes, but that doesn't matter to me at all. I believe this is a light case of anemia. Is that so? It's likely built up fatigue from preparing for the festival and the day itself. She should wake up after resting for a while. I'm so glad that she isn't actually sick. After leaving Yukari to rest in the nurse's office, I return to the classroom, but it seems that Shinazawa is being sensible, and says we both can just take off. At the same time, Shinazawa is trying to get one of the more effeminate boys to wear a maid outfit. Is this her idea of a replacement, I wonder? Regardless of the reason, I'm glad I can get a break now. I'll stay by Yukari's side until she wakes up. Well, I have to make my rounds, but if anything happens, call my phone, I'll hurry back. Understood. Damn, looks like I won't be able to look around the school festival after all. Big dummy. I talk to Yukari as she sleeps. By the way, while the pack is asleep in a strange sitting position with her head lowered, but right now Yukari is sleeping with her body beautifully stretched flat, she appears so human. That really messes me up. Just pick whether you are an alpaca or a human. Well, either Yukari is cute. The nurse's office door burst open. I thought the nurse had come back, but it's a girl wearing her school uniform. I feel like I remember her being in the same orchestra club as Yukari. Is Yukari here? Yukari is still sleeping here. What's wrong? The orchestra club presentation is at 5 p.m., but Yukari hasn't come yet, so I went to the classroom and was told that she's in the nurse's office. The clock says 4:30 p.m., 30 minutes until the performance. Now that she's mentioned it, I remember Yukari saying that the orchestra club is having a concert during the school festival. Would she be able to go in this condition? Oh, well, let's try waking her up. Yes, please. I stand next to Yukari and call out to her. Yukari, your concert is in 30 minutes. She shows no reaction at all. I shake her a bit. Yukari, come on. Do you really not care if you don't wake up? She really isn't responding. Yeah, maybe don't wake up someone who just fainted from exhaustion to go do more things. That'd be probably smart. It's fine. Don't force her to wake up. But poor Yukari looks so very busy with both the club and class program. That's even more of a reason. She practiced that hard, so she wants to go. The band members cut me off without listening to the rest and speaks. That's why it sounded like she was trying too hard. Yukari's melody. Yukari has always played with such a long, blissful melody, but she hasn't been doing well lately. She's either tired or worried, or something, so we cut her solo. I didn't know that. Yukari hadn't told me anything about that. Last time I heard her playing in the music room, it didn't sound like that at all. Could it be that she wasn't sounding good during club? We'll be able to perform this time, even without her. All that'll happen is, if she goes on stage right now, she'll be traumatized and left with bad memories. So letting her rest is in Yukari's best interest, too. At least that's how I see it. I got it. Can you tell Yukari that when she wakes up? Also, could you confront her? Got it. I'll be going then. She bows and leaves. I return to Yukari's side and sit down. Of course Yukari is still resting. It's definitely my fault you're not in your best condition. Why didn't you tell me anything? I could have helped out if you said something. No, that's not right. She never complains about things herself. It's my place to pick up on it and force her to rest if need be. She was clearly exhausted in the maid cafe today as well, but did her best and said I'm fine. I should have made her rest then, even if I had to drag her by her hair and was pulling it out. Jesus Christ, not just today, even through all this time, up until now. Preparing for the school festival, practicing for her club, she has a lot of homework when she gets home too. In exchange for keeping her grades up, I'd like to join the club. That was what Yukari proposed to her parents. It's been impossible for her to relax if she filled up her schedule like that. Then there was my attitude on top of that. Of course she'd be worried and depressed being avoided that much. There's no way she would have talked to me about her problems. You've really been keeping everything inside. I stroke Yukari's head gently. Her body squirms like that tickled her, but it doesn't seem like her eyes are going to open. What am I doing? I'm her boyfriend. I never noticed. It's too late to notice now after she collapses. I want to hit myself. I'd just make Yukari sad if I did that. Oh, come to think of it, something like this happened before. Yes, that was a snowy winter. The time I was preparing for my entrance exam. Yukari's school of choice was a school above this one, where you'd be able to go straight into college. No, it hadn't been decided for her that it was her choice. She studied day in and day out. Her stress piled up and she couldn't even play her beloved violin. You okay, Izumi? You're not looking too good.
Really? Probably because it's so cold. I'm fine.
I worried and constantly asked her, but she was persistent in saying she was fine. Then the day of the exam, Yukari collapsed in front of the testing site. Stress and exhaustion were the causes. Instead of being worried for their daughter, her parents blamed her for missing out on her first choice. That's why what I told them. They needed to take better care of their daughter. Yeah, the future is important, but if she's collapsing now, then she won't have a future. Man, I was so dumb back then, barging into someone's house and yelling at them. Of course they tossed me out, but because of that, I was able to start dating her. Then we were able to start studying together at my first choice, which is Yukari's second choice. To be clear, it was more like she taught me, but we both were able to get into the school. Yukari pushes herself unless I catch her. She tries twice as hard as others, so she's not able to curb herself. Wasn't it my duty to make sure she didn't push herself too hard and apply the brakes for her? Pathetic.
Meh. Wah.
Yukari wakes up. I look at the clock, it's 7 p.m. All the simple cleanup is done and everyone's probably at the bonfire now.
Huh? It's dark out. What time is it? What? 7?
Yukari.
Kazuma. Oh, hey, what happened to me? Why am I in the nurse's office?
I'll calm her down first and then brief her on what happened up until now.
I see, so everything's over now. Sorry. Looks like we couldn't see the festival together.
No, it's fine. There's nothing I really wanted to see. Yukari stares at me. It feels like her gaze can see right through me and I reflexively turn away.
Kazuma, lies are no good. You really wanted to see everything, didn't you?
So she knows I was lying. Well, I did want to, but I'm more worried about you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to go apologize to everyone in the club, too.
Yukari laughs mockingly at herself. What will you do? Want to at least show up to the bonfire?
Oh, what to do? But it might feel a bit awkward just showing up right at the end.
I see. I don't think anyone in class or in their club would be bothered by that. Well, she herself is bothered by it.
Hey, Kazuma?
What is it?
I want to go to the roof. It'd be nice to breathe in the fresh air.
Got it, let's go. We leave the nurse's office and head to the roof.
The wind feels nice.
Yukari stretches. That makes me stretch as well. Being this late, it's gotten pretty cold.
That means summer is all but over.
For the record, September is considered fall, just saying.
That's true.
We fail to continue the conversation past that and fall into silence.
Kazuma, you know? There's something I felt like I had to tell you, but I've kept quiet about it all this time. It's too late now, but my solo part in the performance was cut out.
Then, what the girl from the orchestra club said is true.
I intend to try my absolute hardest, but it looks like the intent was all I had.
Tears well up in Yukari's eyes.
I feel worthless. Nothing is going well. I'm trying my best, but I can't do anything. I have nothing to show.
That's not...
Even today, I collapsed partway through the maid cafe. I couldn't be in the concert today. I'm doing nothing but causing problems for everyone.
That's not true. I was going to say it, but I have nothing to say that could prove we're wrong. Yes, Yukari's collapsing today did cause a lot of problems for everyone. However, isn't that my fault for letting Yukari's life end up like that? I don't think it's either of y'all's fault. I think it's y'all should have gotten a break. If I had been more attentive to her needs, then this wouldn't have happened.
I just feel so tired now. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Yukari's anguished voice rings out.
I try so hard, yet everything ends up badly. Is it not enough? How hard do I have to try?
Oof. She's endured and endured and endured. Now she's unable to stop the flow of emotions over how much she has endured. What can I do for her? No, this isn't the time to be thinking of that. My girlfriend is crying in front of me. What can I do for her?
Yukari!
Yukari! I raise my voice over Yukari to cut her off and then embrace her tightly.
Kazuma!
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I should have been watching you better.
It's not your fault, Kazuma. I'm just worthless.
Oh god, she continues to blame herself.
Everything I do is half-baked, and that's why I don't have a single thing to show for it.
No, it's my fault for making you this worried. I have to tell her what's been like for me up until now. But how? Bluntly, you look like an alpaca to me. No, if I tell her, I thought I'd said that. I was like, yes, finally. No, if I tell her that now, it would just throw her into a confusion and make her even more messed up. Just fucking say it. It's way too far-fetched of an idea. She'd be the one who's crazy if she actually believed me. Come on, just do it. More likely, she'd think I'm wrong in the head and distance herself from me. Then, how to tell her? Do we even have the right to stay at Yukari's side after pushing her? I can only imagine that by staying with her, there will be a chance to I make her even more unhappy. I'm quickly losing confidence in myself. Yeah, take one step forward. I have to tell her. I release the hand embracing her, look Yukari in the eyes and speak.
Yukari, you look like an alpaca to me. Finally.
What do you mean?
Yukari doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying. This is the same reaction as when I talked to Shinazawa about it for the first time. It's natural. At that time, I was just blown off, but that isn't gonna be the case this time. I need to explain it properly. I mean, right now, standing in front of me, you look like an alpaca.
Alpaca? Meaning those animals you love?
Yeah. Exactly.
What do you mean?
I don't understand. It looks like Yukari has never thought she might look like an alpaca before. It could be that she's always been an alpaca, and I've finally been able to recognize that she is one. But this response completely dashes that hope.
Do you mean you love me as much as an alpaca?
Yukari is trying in her own way to work out what I mean. That isn't right, though. This isn't me trying to say something in a roundabout way. It's something much, much simpler. No, that's not right. Well, it's true. That's not what I mean. You see, I grasp for the words that would convey the proper meaning, but at the same time, I feel no words will bridge the gap in understanding between us. There is a long, continuous silence. Neither Yukari nor I know what to say in the situation. The bell rings, signaling that the bonfire is over. That note feels like it signals the end of our relationship, too. The mood is heavy. I'm about to crack a joke to lighten this unbearably heavy mood, but Yukari speaks first.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I understand what you're trying to tell me. I'll try to believe that what you're telling me, but I have no idea how to take it.
Of course, nobody would know how to respond to being told they appear as an alpaca. There's no way to perfectly express that. Express what your eyes see.
You don't like me anymore, Kazuma?
No, that's not it. That's not it at all.
So you love me?
Of course.
What about me did you fall in love with?
What? I feel perplexed by the sudden question. What I love about Yukari. Honestly, I want to say everything, but I understand that's not what she wants to hear from me. I don't know what's happening. You're just a fucking alpaca, dude. That's it. You're just an alpaca.
That you make it seem like you can do anything, but you're actually working really hard in the shadows. Your kindness that puts the feelings of others first. That you look so happy when you play your violin. So the fact that you're a people pleaser. I list off everything good about Yukari that I can remember up until this point. Surprisingly, things come out in such detail that, when you think about each one individually.
So, am I different now from all of that?
What? It feels like Yukari has told me something very important.
Everything that you said you liked about me, did I lose any of those, as I am now?
Not at all. You're still yourself. That's what I was thinking by myself this entire time. Yukari is still Yukari, even if she looks different.
So, you mean you love me, even how I am now?
Oh. I didn't start loving her because of how she looked.
Kazuma?
Yeah, no question, I love you, from now on to forever.
That makes me so happy. I love you too.
That's right, Yukari is who I love, regardless of whether she's human or an alpaca. You're my girl.
Kazuma.
I reach over to Yukari and hug her tight. Yukari, you're so warm.
You are too.
I'm not seeking out the warmth of her alpaca fur this time. I just want to embrace Yukari. The autumn night is a bit chilly. The intermittent breezes make us shiver, but if we stay like this, we'll be fine. Although that's just an excuse to hold her. Yukari and me, hand in hand, a warm future most likely awaits us. Gazing into Yukari's beady alpaca eyes, I make up my mind. From now on, forever, I'll live my life with this alpaca, that is Yukari. A few years later... Do you take her to hold and to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health? To love and to cherish until death do you part. I do.
I do.
I married an alpaca. I got marry an alpaca achievement. By the power invested in me by the Almighty Father, I now pronounce you husband and a wife. This man fucking married an alpaca. Or a human.
Yes?
Yup.
Eek, wait, Kazuma.
I think I've given up on life. It's a remarkably fine day in June during the rainy season. A shower of flowers dance in the wind. Friends and families gather out in front of the church giving their blessings. Congratulations, Kazuma. Yukari, you look like the perfect match. Alpaca and man.
Your dress is wonderful, Yukari. I want to wear one too.
Is there anyone you have in mind, Ryu?
Huh? Well...
I'm always open to meeting them or having them visit. Generic NPC.
I'll think about it.
Congratulations, you two. Best wishes. Wow, you look so great in that dress. Really, though, Yukari. Bridal line might be worth looking into. Wait, but the budget. We want to have cute bride soon, too. Man, you need a girlfriend first, at least. No, it's fine. I'm going to become a wizard. What? You're going to form a contract with some white fairy thing? Ugh, I want a girlfriend. This is getting depressing, so let's stop talking about it. Yeah. A few are not in the mood to bless anything, however. On a different topic, we never were able to figure out what happened on Yukari's birthday. But other than Yukari becoming an alpaca, no other mysterious occurrences happened. Time passes, and embracing things as they are now, it starts to feel like the time we frantically tried to solve the mystery was nothing but a dream. After that, Yukari and I live on as an ordinary couple. At times, we celebrate together, like the big party we threw when we were accepted into the same college. At times, just fluffing Yukari so much she gets annoyed, saying, "Get off." It escalates into a big fight. Rather, it was completely my fault, so I apologize, before we finally made up somehow. There's trifling matters, but the small joys and pains are precious to the two of us. When we decided to marry, both of our families worried, feeling it might be too early. Her father especially kept telling me to head over for a talk. Time and again, I had to listen to her father tell me he couldn't give her up, while clueless as to what to say to him in return. It was quite the ordeal. But now those two are all just fond memories. Today, we're able to have our wedding ceremony. Through thick and thin, Yukari has supported me with an unfaltering smile. I'm truly a lucky man.
Kazuma, I'm not too heavy, am I? Don't strain yourself.
The subject of this whole matter calls out to me in concern. I'm fine. This is nothing. As I say that, Yukari has a full, beaming smile on her face.
Actually, it sort of feels like you want things to stay this way.
Huh? That obvious? I just feel so
fulfilled like this.
I understand that feeling. Up until today, Yukari has always done her best. Before the ceremony, we actually were already living together in an apartment and getting ready to move. Somehow, we were able to pull off the wedding despite running around screaming, so busy, while looking for a new place and making arrangements.
I'm just thinking again of how blessed I am, having everyone here and being able to have this day.
The smile on Yukari's face can only be described as shining.
I just feel so happy remembering everything that's led up to today. I almost feel a bit guilty that I'm this blessed.
Is Yukari worrying about that I feel left out? She thinks she's the only happy one here? That's not it. What are you saying? I'm just as blessed.
Really?
Being able to carry this incarnation of bliss, who wouldn't be fulfilled?
Hey, I'm not just some supernatural entity, okay?
Then again, I guess I am an alpaca. Yukari cocks her head and she blows a raspberry. There's almost no difference in perception between me and Yukari now. Did I miss something? They say incarnates are the gods taking shape on Earth. You are the genuine article, the true incarnation of bliss to me. This white fluffiness is bliss bestowed upon me by God.
Aw.
She doesn't seem disappointed with my answer.
Kazuma, you're my Prince Charming.
Yukari mumbles while blushing. We support each other in all things, giving each other that intangible gift known as happiness. Thank you, Yukari. We'll be together for the rest of our lives.
Thank you too, Kazumi.
Kazuma, we'll be together always. Of course, I love you, Yukari.
Me too.
On this clear day in the midst of the rainy season, a single white cloud floats through the sky. For some reason, the cloud looks like an alpaca to me. I feel this is a blessing from the heavens, and I gaze happily at it for a while. Blessings for our lives together.
What?
What the fuck did I just witness? We got no answers. What? I wasn't expecting this game to be good. But, you know, I was expecting it to be passable? I have concerns. That's all I'm gonna say, is I have some concerns. Plot, that's the reason. Yes. The magical cure-all is plot. Well,
I'm gonna go take a nap. I mean, it already feels like I'm sleeping because that was a fucking fever dream. But I need more alpacas. Well, you can just get some of these alpacas. I have more. They're back there somewhere in that little plushy area. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm so fucking tired. I was struggling to keep my eyes open the whole time, and I felt really bad because I was like, I slept last night. Like I got enough sleep, but for some reason, I guess I just didn't sleep well enough, which is concerning. But hopefully y'all are getting better sleep than fucking I am. And maybe one day we'll find a better alpaca dating sim than this, because that was a hoot and a holler, but not in a good way. Oh gosh. Oh. Well, I'm gonna head out now. I'm so tired. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure to drink lots of water, eat lots of healthy food, get all the rest you can. If you need to take a nap, and then we can telepathically nap together. You too, Lugia. Alright. Have a good day, everyone, and bye-bye.